Hello and welcome back to the Mehcast, and oh, what a motley crew we are. When
Welcome
last
back to the Mehcast, and oh, what a spiderly crew we are.
last time, I'm 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 on the only good game being played tonight. I'm not saying that to dunk on Alex. I'm saying that to dunk on the game he's playing because he and
Oh
I
yeah,
have both played the same game.
you can afford to try a new suit or style. Well, where the fuck are they, game?
Yeah,
Because I'm sure as fuck not changing Miles out of the fucking and Funky Man suit. I love that suit.
and
I
let's
wish
all
Peter had one that was as cool as that one.
and unfortunately and unfortunately my second.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back.
There we go.
I hit the button. I hit the button.
Okay, there we go. Much better. Sorry, force habit has dictated it.
That should
Okay.
have beamed her right in the head.
Well, thankfully. Okay, so last time, the Mario and his posse they boarded the train for Poshley Heights to acquire the next crystal star. And we also acquired the previous one.
God damn, this voice must have killed Yuri Lowenthal's throat.
I mean, he did it. He did it on a regular basis with Sasuke.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Over and over.
I try not to remember Naruto.
I'm sorry, but yeah, as much shit as I give that series, I actually unironically really like that from Yuri's voice acting. It's like over.
So if we decide to watch that show for some ungodly reason, um I guess we do the dub.
Of course, as we're trying to be
Okay.
consistent. Anyway, so let me just recite that a bit. Over and over and over and over and over and over again. Just give up and let me cut you down already.
I'm currently role playing as symbiote Spider-Man and not taking the stealth approach to anything.
How do you feel about how my impression of Yuri's moment there?
That's pretty good. Well, that was yeah.
You can attribute it to the fact that I've listened to his voice enough times
Oh god damn it, game. Didn't
to
mean to
just
heal that much. Come
know.
on, game. Oh, that was me, probably, more than the game itself, but
What are you doing to the game? What are you doing to the game?
huh.
Okay, so over on Twitch, we ended up watching that
Oh yeah, the
thing,
waste of time.
the complete and utter waste of time that is Goku versus Superman 3. Of course,
Yeah,
Ben and Gizmo
like
are
from a
oh,
well,
you're just hating. You're just
Gizmo,
hating.
like you were a little bit too harsh on the episode, but at the same
No.
time, like you were, the others were being a little bit too positive about it. I think,
Yeah.
like quite frankly, hey, like the episode's not bad, but it's one of those things where I hit the button.
You want to know the worst part, Alex? Since my laptop could actually actually showcase your stream at 60 frames, you're dying at 60 frames per second. Anyway,
Yay.
so this charming penguin is someone I gotta talk to. Take a wild guess who take a wild guess what role he plays in this.
Does he play that of the Penguin from Batman?
No. He's wearing a Sherlock Holmes getup.
Oh wait, that's the Doctor Strange theme. Actually, I don't remember the
You do realize that Doctor
Sherlock
Strange
theme.
and you do realize that Doctor Strange and Sherlock Holmes have been played by the same actor.
Oh no, I know that. That's why I had that
I'm
song
on my
in my
way
head.
back
It's just
home. I've
I
strayed
was
so
trying to
long.
remember.
I
I
have
was trying to
forgotten what
remember
it looks like.
the Sherlock theme, and I completely forgot it. Now I don't remember the Elementary theme song off the top of my head either, or the one from the Robert Downey Jr. movies.
Me? I have a very important deal to attend to once we arrive in Poshley Heights. And I'm traveling on business, so everything goes on the expense account. Yes. Alrighty then. And we got the Bob-omb family from the Glitz Pit. Yeah, I'm Bub, and we're gonna get a birthday present for me, and it'll be cool. Aren't you jealous? We are en route to Poshley Heights to buy a birthday present for the little Bub here. My. Oh, you are the champion of the Glitz Pit, are you not? Yes, the
I'm
great
surprised they're not
Gonzalez.
using. Excuse me. I'm surprised they're not using what you call it, Sony branded laptops in this game.
Oh, jeez, that would be overkill. Oh, by the way, Alex, how do you tell me?
Oh no.
Remind me.
Oh no,
How do you?
Peter is asleep and now we're being attacked.
Hey,
And now
Alex.
Peter's gone.
So.
And now I'm going to have to play as Mary Jane again, aren't I?
Yep.
God fucking damn it.
You know, I was going to lead into that, but you beat me to it.
Oh my god. Okay, now MJ, it'd be a great idea if you took one of the deadly weapons.
Is this an audience or a mosaic?
Thank you, Hades.
Hey, how you doing? Looking good.
My God.
They definitely didn't notice that. They
yes,
definitely
I
did
can
not
say without
notice that either.
I can say without the slightest hesitation that this smells like a case to me. But what shall we call it? That is the question before us. Yes, what to call it? Yes, the case of the pot of supper stew that vanished suddenly and mysteriously. That's a mouthful, buddy.
There's a lot of physics fuck-ups right now.
Indeed.
What the hell?
That will do nicely.
Actually, speaking of fuck-ups, has anybody else watched the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer?
No.
No, I have not.
My dear train passengers.
Okay, so God damn it.
What are you doing to me, game?
No, I'm thinking more along the lines of this is fucking retarded because now MJ has a web shooter on top of her gun. And, you know, I almost feel like bullets would have been a better idea.
Nah, they don't want to kill people.
Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real with the non-stop pop of stainless steel.
R.I.P. DMX.
But anyways, Grand Theft Auto 6, as everybody suspected, Miles, help. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna call my oh, never mind, Miles. Peter's on the case. That guy's fucking dead. Except he's not. Miles Prowler. Peter,
Tails was real.
come back here, Peter.
Actually, imagine if Tails was Spider-Man instead. Instead of Miles Morales, we'd have Miles Prower, eh?
See, that would be a much better game.
God fucking
Oh,
damn it.
Damn. That would.
And now it turned into a third-person shooter. It's the fucking Last of Us.
Actually, Alex, would you play that game if it was Tales of Spider-Man instead?
I want, you know what? I want Tails to show up in this game because he would make for a much more interesting player character than Mary Jane.
Or what about Miles Morales? Because instead of Miles Morales, we'd have Miles Tails Prower.
I'm more concerned with erasing the Mary Jane. I'm more concerned with erasing the Mary Jane in sequences from this game.
So would you rather play as Spider-Gwen?
Yes.
All right, it's official. Alex is a simp for Haley Seinfeld. Or Seinfeld.
Yes. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 is set in Vice City, as everybody expected it would be, after 4 was set in Liberty City and 5 was set in San Andreas, so...
Oh, right, I gotta use Vivian for this. No, wait, never mind. I'm thinking of the wrong case.
She's the girl from Bumblebee. She also played Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, she was Spider-Gwen in,
No. I'm not trying to open the Spider-Man app.
I guess she's an actress and a singer like Taylor Swift.
I'd hesitate to call Taylor Swift an actress, but yes.
I also hesitate to call her a
Oh,
singer.
yeah, she was. I mean, I wouldn't hesitate to call her a singer. I just hesitate to call her a decent musician. Oh! But no, seriously, go listen to her cover of, Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. She does a really good one live, and she duets with the lead singer of the Goo Goo Dolls, Johnny Resnick.
Oh, I got a
It's
star piece.
surprisingly good. And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that... Ooh, do Andy Six from the Black Veil Brides.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell me to get Hades to sing it.
Hades would not do a good version of that.
Okay, so... Okay, so Alex, what would you say is,
Hey, where's the police?
Yeah, you know, those people that are supposed to help out.
Dealing with these changes, suddenly it changes.
Hold on a second.
Yes, his known associate is helping him. Yeah, the redhead who he saves all the fucking time. Just playing catch up to Peter, like this is a fucking... This is one of those movies that they make, like, where, you know, they don't have the lead actors, so you're having to constantly play catch up to the hero of the story.
Apparently, a Mr. Penguin guy thinks I'm Luigi. Buddy, you see a hint of green on me?
Oh yeah, just do this right out in the sun. Oh, not the sun, but still. So GTA 6 doesn't look a whole lot more graphically impressive than GTA 5. I gotta be perfectly frank. It's apparently going
but I
to be
thought your name was
exclusive to
Alex.
It's apparently going to be exclusive to the PS5 and Xbox Series X/S, although the fact that it's even supported by the Xbox Series S is kind of suspect because, you know, it's not that much more powerful. In fact, it is not more powerful than the Xbox One X was, and is only slightly more powerful than the Series S was, or the Xbox One S. These are confusing names, ladies and gentlemen. They need to not do that anymore.
So apparently the little Bob-omb wants to be an engineer one day, and he wants an engineer's
Cool.
autograph. So that means I gotta go all the way to the front of the train.
Alex, that link I sent you, that should be good for, like, if you want to just do inferencing that you don't if you don't plan on training any data sets for AI,
I have to,
Do you have a data set for Optimus Prime?
No.
Okay.
Alex, I have to imagine that some people would look at the way I play Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, the original Paper Mario, and be like, oh, you're not being very optimal in placing most of your assets into badge points, and I'm just like,
Uploaded
but
several
but
times though on
Okay.
Voice GG.
and I'm just like, but oh, I just want to upgrade what I want. Like, look, I get that badge points are important, and I see the merit of them. And especially nowadays, after seeing a lot of people play this game and the first one, which, by the way, hey, those people are really good at Paper Mario. If you think I'm actually somewhat solid, then you ain't seen nothing yet.
Baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Down, down.
Here's an autograph. Ooh, I got a Shine Sprite.
Oh, god damn it.
Dun, dun,
Well,
dun,
anyways,
dun, bum.
so a GTA 6 trailer was released, and right after it got leaked originally, and so Grand
Yeah.
Theft Auto 6 is officially coming out. Everybody kind of already knew that. Everybody kind of expected it at this point, but now it's official.
Yep.
And now it's official. Well, the question now remains, well, who the fuck cares? Because Grand Theft Auto 5 was alright, but Grand Theft Auto 5 was also, kind of showing some cracks. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a little bit too much to do in the game.
Yeah, and I had to sit through and watch Fran played through the whole damn thing. And you kind of wonder why I'm kind of fed up with Grand Theft Auto and why I'd never want to get back into that franchise. Oh, great. Mason brought his pussy here. I,
He gets
you
his
know,
patty every time I pick her up.
the funny thing is like, I, I never had a cat as chatty as yours is.
Oh, and now I can get captured
She gets
because
very
it's part of a
chatty when
cutscene.
you pick her up. It's really weird.
Why does MJ's hair look like plastic? Why do all of her clothes look like plastic?
Cheap plastic, mind you.
Why are you calling him Peter
Because
when
she
you're
is
giving
a
him
Barbie girl in a
you're
Barbie
giving
world.
you're giving away his secret identity in the middle in front of all the bad guys, MJ?
Oh, hello, Toad Ghost.
No one
Oh, hi,
knows.
Miles.
So you found me. Well, as you see, I'm a ghost. I'm cursed to haunt this place. A blanket? Well, yes, the conductor did leave one here. He didn't realize that I'm a ghost. A yummy, sticky threat? No, I left no such thing. I can't even hold physical objects like pen and
I'll
paper.
be right back, guys.
What? You just want the blanket then? Well, I'll tell you where it is if you do something for me. What do you say? Fine. All I need is your life. No, just kidding. Actually, I passed away in this cabin many years ago, but I think my luggage is still in the baggage car here. Inside my bag is a diary I kept since my earliest childhood days. And my fear that someone would find and read it has kept me tied to this world. I can't
Miles.
leave
Miles,
this
please.
room, so can you please
God,
find
I
it and
wasn't
bring it
anywhere near that.
here? If you do that, I'll show you where the blanket is. Okay, then. And don't you even dare read my diary! Because if you do, a horrible fate awaits you. I apologize if my ghost voice is not up to snuff.
Oh, I'm a ghost. Anyways, yeah. So I noticed there's a lot of really weird textures in GTA 6, and I'm not insisting that it be like 100%
Perfect.
perfect, but it's they're talking about charging over $100 for it. I'm expecting $100 worth of game,
Yeah.
and $100 game should not have that kind of problems. Especially considering this was mostly pre-rendered footage, not actual gameplay. I don't think
Yeah.
there was really any gameplay, honestly.
I would try to do my Toad voice, but I already do enough damage to my voice doing my impression
Yeah,
of Shredder.
don't do the Toad voice. That's damaging to both your voice and my ears.
How do you figure it's damaging to your ears?
Oh, because it sounds like cancer.
I mean, the Toad voice in general sounds like cancer.
Yes.
So to be fair, I'm not inaccurate. So anyway, we're gonna go and read that diary. But first, I gotta save. Because after I read the diary, I die. Read the diary? Oh, sure, what the heck. You may be cursed
Read
by
the
the ghost.
diary.
Please, do you want to read it anyway? Oh, what? I mean, think about this, okay? This could be really, really bad. You understand me? Month X, day X, cloudy. I got on a train today, and on that train, you looked! Even though I told you not to! Now see what happens!
I need you to
And
see me
I'm
in the tunnel.
dead!
I'm going to suck his symbiote dick.
Oh, God.
Look, I've seen enough hentai to know what he's going to do with those tentacles. This is
Oh,
my
my
only chance to live out this fantasy, Miles. You have to let me do this.
Alright. Now for realsies, let's go hand the ghost us their diary.
God fucking damn it, MJ, you suck.
Okay.
Don't.
Did you find my diary? Yes, this is my diary.
And now I have to play as her again.
Very well. Your
Hi,
blanket is
Peter.
right here.
Wake
You
me up
were very wise
inside.
not to read my diary, friend.
Wake me up inside.
If
Call
you
my
had
name
read
and
it, you
save
might be a
me
spirit like
from
me right
the
now.
dark.
But now I
Gave
can
my
go
blood to
peacefully
rock
on from this
for a
world. Thank you
commoner.
so much.
Save me from
You
the
will probably never
nothing
meet me
I've
again in this world.
become.
Fare thee well.
Now that I see what I'm without, it can't just
Well,
leave
actually, maybe not.
me.
I've been here so long, I've kind of gotten used to it. The wallpaper's so great, maybe I'll stay here just a little while longer.
How do I?
I could leave whenever, so that's
How does
all
I
there
shot web?
is to it. Ooh. Okay, then.
What?
So,
How do I?
oh wait.
How do I get past this?
Alex, you just get past it.
Oh. Oh yeah, that wasn't. That was not at all well signposted. I hate these narrow corridors games you have these days. Use it to hide the loading screens because it's a slow-moving spot.
Okay. So aside from GTA
You couldn't have just hit the fucking off
5,
switch.
the only real news that there was to discuss at all this week was, well,
I mean, there was an H Bomber Guy video that was total bullshit that came out, but I don't think we
yeah.
really need to talk much about that.
So Zach's
Other than to say,
the DCU update says Zack Snyder says that this chapter of his life, the DCU, now closed, and it would be difficult to coax him to reopen it. He says that he's entirely focused now on the new universe he's molding, and on a distant remote moon where nobody wears spandex or flies without a spaceship.
and then Zach on Vero said, "No, I'm totally willing to come back. I can finish this stuff up." So,
So
yeah,
that's contradictory.
somebody's fucking lying here.
Yep.
People desperately want the fandom to think that everything, the DCEU is completely done, everybody involved is done, nobody's coming back. And while it may not be possible, while it may not even be likely, you could tell the actual truth about this stuff where you say,
instead of saying all this bullshit.
yeah, you could say like, hey, here's the reasons why it's probably not going to happen. Oh, these guys, there's contracts involved, and DC business practices and whatnot. Typically tends to say, they're not gonna do it this way, yada yada. It's like we've got perfectly reasonable, logical explanations for why it may not happen, but instead they're trying to do the there's no possible way, hey, that the people involved give a shit. I was like, everybody's moved on, blah blah blah. That's not. I jumped away.
Oh, hold on a second. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, H Bomber Guy had a video about plagiarism on YouTube that suspiciously did not feature her much of Hassan Piker's numerous times that he's done on something well, questionable. Hi Gizmo.
Hi, Gizmo.
We were just talking about H Bomber Guy's latest hit piece on the Internet Historian.
Oh,
So
yeah, what do you say?
so the gist of it is that while Internet Historian about 6 months ago made a video called, I think it was the Caveman or something, Man in the Cave,
Okay.
where he talked about some story that
Here
happened,
we go.
and apparently he like sourced some of his information from a Mental Floss article and
A
didn't
what?
credit it. Mental Floss, it's a website. They also have a YouTube channel.
Hmm.
It's named after a thing from Willy Wonka, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it's named after something from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I'm sorry, I completely forgot. Yeah, Mental Floss was a
From
was a
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
wasn't
The cartoon or the TV show?
the TV show,
Okay.
and the good Sabrina show, not the one that was made, not the edgy as fuck one that was created by Roberto Aguirre Sacasa.
I never
By the way,
that creation. And my God, I've all been a reboot out of make it gritty.
oh, by the way, Gizmo.
And
Oh,
the goofy ass comedy show about a teenage witch. Yeah, that's the thing where we're going to bring in Satan.
The one that people kept on rumoring that Shang Tsung made an appearance on.
Yeah, the whole I like the Sabrina manga run, like the one where they got that they had like a manga style artist in for the
Yeah,
in for
manga.
the yeah, there was a I can't remember who did the art for it, yeah, but there was a really good run of the Archie comic Sabrina the Teenage Witch comic where it was like styled. It was either drawn by somebody who was really well versed in Japanese art styles, or it was drawn by somebody from Japan, and it was really good. And, like, the storylines were awesome. God damn it! Yeah, the storylines were awesome. The art was really good, and they still had funny jokes and good storylines and things like that. It wasn't all about how fucking Satan and shit like that. Like Satan had nothing to fucking do with the witches from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. The witches and warlocks from that show or that comic series or cartoon had fuck all to do with like what's known as like satanic witchcraft. There was no sacrifice in there. Or you're not talking we're not talking about like human and animal sacrifices is to make the weather change and things like that. We're talking about like you point your finger, or you use a wand, you make a wish, and you train. It was essentially Harry Potter magic, but they get to live like even longer than the wizards in Harry Potter do. Because like Dumbledore was like 1,000,000 years old by the time he died. Right? It's a cute, goofy little show how to about like a teenage witch. We don't need Satan in this, and I say this as the resident metalhead of the group, where
I mean,
I once said that Sam Smith was giving Satan a bad name, him for because the devil's music used to be good.
it could have worked though. There have been many
Oh yeah,
cartoons.
you can make it work, but Roberto Aguirre Sacasa is literally the worst showrunner on the face of the planet. He's like the Ryan Johnson of TV. Go watch Riverdale if you want an explanation, and just watch Riverdale.
I don't want to.
Past
I've seen
season,
enough.
yeah, or go watch Alex Myers videos on Riverdale, preferably, hey, because he does some really good breakdowns of all the batshit insane crap that happens in that show. Season 1, not a bad premise. There's a murder in Riverdale, and they're Scooby-Dooing that shit. But then the serial killers happened. Then the cults happened.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Then Archie went to juvie. Then he beat up a bear.
That sounds
I will
funny.
repeat this. Archie Andrews fought a bear and won. He came away with like scratches on his chest, a fucking scar or a sexy ass scar or on his fucking stomach.
Huh.
And then they went back in time.
Excuse me.
Uh-huh. To classic Archie era.
When you say classic Archie era,
As in like the 40s.
huh? Okay, sounds about right so far.
Okay.
You know what?
Okay, so let me just give you one thing real quick of how fucking insane and
Black Daredevil
uh
13 says hello. Hello.
okay. Yeah, just let me say something real quick about how insane Riverdale is. So Roberto Aguirre Sacasa is not only a TV writer and a comic book writer, but he's also a playwright. One of the things he is responsible for is he's responsible for Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark, but more more importantly, he's responsible or the Carrie musical. More specifically, its revival. There is a Carrie musical in which there is an ironic song about how prom is going to be the time when everything goes right for everybody and nothing bad is going to happen.
That's stupid.
Because everybody knows what happens in Carrie when the prom happens. There's pig's blood and some magical powers. The girl who should have gone onto Professor Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters winds up killing a bunch of people. So the cast of Riverdale sings that song.
Why?
There's a musical episode every goddamn season. And they sing music from shit that Roberto Aguirre Sacasa was involved in. It's fucking weird. So anyways, yeah, I was talking about H. Bomber Guy and the Internet Historian, So, Internet Historian did a video about Man in a Cave, about some story. I don't know what the fuck it's about, but some of it was sourced from a Mental Floss article. Oh, that was how we got on Sabrina, because the Mental Floss. Anyways. Mental Floss, there's some issues about that. Internet Historian can fix the whole thing up. The guy re-edited the video. The guy who wrote the article is credited now. They're on good terms. Everything's fine in that regard. And then, like 6 months later, H. Bomber Guy decides that he's going to make a video where he quote-unquote exposes the Internet Historian for quote-unquote plagiarism, even though technically the video does count as fair use. If it didn't then, it certainly does now, although it's kind of arguable as to whether or not it didn't at the time, because from what I understand, it's not a big chunk of the article. Well, sorry, it's not like the entirety of the article was the entirety of the video. It's like a chunk of the article was part of the video or something, and now it's been like redone, so it's.
Oh, by the way, the fake celebrity Zip Toad was actually Dukeless, though.
Okay. And,
yeah. This is a nice contrast, actually, with between the Internet Historian and a guy who was infamously not mentioned much in the video, and kind of excluded in suspicious ways. A guy who H. Bomber Guy is friends with, fellow breadtuber Hassan Piker, the Man of Steel. And by which I mean S-T-E-A-L, not S-T-E-E-L. Why do you sound like Doofenshmirtz?
That was the voice that Sam Hyde did when he gave that interview. It was right after some other boxing match he was involved in. I don't even...
So... yeah, those sound nearly identical, Gizmo. You can't tell me otherwise.
Yeah, I don't know what Sam Hyde was thinking when he was doing that voice. It was very strange. God damn it. Yes, I legitimately do think he sounded at least somewhat like Doofenshmirtz when he did that. Anyways, so yeah. Hassan infamously freebooted a piece of content from a YouTuber named JXC, who's a member of EFAP, he took Jay's video and presented it to his audience, and then left the room.
Hey
and
then.
then his commentary on the video amounted to like, well, dude, that's got to be like a disabled person or some shit.
What?
Oh, okay. God damn it, Miles.
Either way, okay, so other or actual news that was brought up for this week, since there wasn't really much news to bring
Well,
up.
let me go ahead and finish this because it's not gonna take long. So Hassan never actually talked to Jay. Heard from somebody else that Jay is involved with quote-unquote kill-stream Nazis, because apparently that's what ETAP is to Hassan's audience. Even though, even though that's not remotely true.
That's not how it works.
I mean, they've had ER on the podcast, and they've had Sargon of Akkad on there, which I guess makes them Nazis as far as anybody else is concerned. But you know, I mean,
Sargon of all people, a Nazi. Okay, yeah, bro, sure. But
no. I mean,
dumb. He made dumbass remarks, but not ones that would equal to Nazism.
Yeah.
Let's make Trump acknowledge Gamergate, bro. Why?
I mean, let's be perfectly frank here. That was a joke. That was not serious, and people took that completely 100% seriously.
Bro, it sounded like he was serious to me.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Have you heard?
Yeah, I was there when he made the fucking joke.
I can't tell with that man.
He's British. It's probably more. It's a fucking delivery thing with them.
Yeah,
I'm
the
like,
delivery itself sounded like he was serious, and it doesn't help that a lot of other.
it was fucking deadpan. Of course it was.
He always sounds deadpan.
I don't fucking know. Anyways, so yeah, Internet Historian made good with the guy who wrote the article. Well, did a whole bunch of edits to his video, re-uploaded it, and basically everything's cool. The beef is crushed. There's nothing left here. And H Bomber Guy decided to make him like the centerpiece of the fucking video. He also brought the angry video game nerd into it,
Why?
acting like the fucking because he had that video from a while back that was written by the fucking Screenwave guys that had like portions of it copied from some article. Well, you know, like James wasn't even fucking responsible for that. And like, come the fuck on. Those guys aren't even working for him anymore. Or he's not working for them. I don't know what the specifics of that were.
James Rolfe isn't even responsible for a quarter of the shit that happens online. What the hell is he talking about?
Yeah, the thing was, it was an article that the Screenwave guys wrote for something that he was involved with. It was a script that the Screenwave guys wrote for something that he was involved with. So they were H Bomber Guy was like pinning that shit on him, even though the most recent Cinemassacre videos was for like the last over a year have only been him and Mike working on the scripts, to my knowledge anyways, so... No, Mike's back. Mike's been back for like over a year now, so that's... Yeah. I told you about it like 6 months ago. And he'd already been back for over a year by that point. And so it's probably more like 2 years now. Oh, like that. But like the Tommy Tallarico shit, like H Bomber Guy, like essentially knocked it out of the park with that because he had sources and he had evidence and he had things that were recent. He had stuff that Tommy had provably lied about. Tommy had provably, said something different previously, and was like piecing bullshit together. Where the Tommy Tallarico video is fun. H-Bomber Guy does not make exclusively dog shit content, he just makes mostly dog shit content. It's just a shame that he did this kind of dog shit content, because he was essentially the only reason that anybody has to bag on the internet historian at this point is because he's friends with John Tron, who H-Bomber Guy fucking hates. Like, H-Bomb still thinks, I'll bet you H-Bomb still thinks that Mauler's a fucking Nazi, okay, because he picked him apart for that shitty Dark Souls 2 video that he made, okay, like 8 years ago. Oh, no. Because John Tron was like, John Tron debated Destiny back in the day. He was yeah, they're still on his ass about that. They're still on his ass for showing up on Sargon's show, back in the day, and things like that. And like that, like there's people who still think that John Tron is a Nazi. There's people who think that fucking Sargon is a Nazi. You know, like, well, John Tron is also like completely unapologetic about, like, you know, he's made some mistakes and he made some stupid comments, but at the same time, like, he knows that you know, if you apologize to these people, well, they're just gonna eat you fucking alive. So, yeah, so he's just completely unflappable in that regard. He hasn't even addressed this shit. You know, he just moved on with his life and kept making content, you know?
Yeah.
Huh. Cool. It was like 8 years ago now. Hassan Piker still hasn't apologized to Jay for rebooting his content. Like, that's the thing that gets me. Like, Hassan has gotten in trouble multiple times for shit like, for shit that's frankly worse than anything in that story. Frankly, worse than anything James was even tangentially involved in. Like, oh yeah, no. I hit the button, game. English isn't my first language. Apparently, he was also one of the guys who was going after ER, or when PewDiePie shouted him out for the Death Note video. Because I've been listening to EFAP over, excuse me, and Hassan shows up as somebody who gets mentioned by Rags in one of the early episodes, when right around the time that Death Note video got shouted out with PewDiePie, and like, people still haven't given up on PewDiePie being a Nazi either. PewDiePie Nazi joke was actually in The Boys Gen V. Yeah, but that was a joke that he made about people taking shit out of context, and then they tried to turn it around. But like, PewDiePie being a Nazi thing has made it into The Boys Gen V. It made it into, yeah, that made it into into season 2 of The Boys as well. Like, that was actually kind of a funny thing when Stormfront was saying, you know, shouting out PewDiePie. But come on, man. And the fucking... Stormfront was also a literal Nazi. Like, yeah.
Oh, and those lightning bolts. Subtle.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, did you know PewDiePie actually gave me a shout out? Hey, cool. You want to tell me how cool fidget spinners are now? You want to tell me how fleek someone's outfit is? How on fleek
Oh, god damn it.
something is? Fucking out of date, goddamn boomers. You want to tell them how you want a Nintendo for Christmas? No, not N64, not a Switch, just Nintendo.
I'd like an N64 for Christmas, even though I already have one. And if it was like one of those jungle green ones, I'd totally take one of those.
I want one of those clear purple ones, man.
Oh, Atomic Purple's fucking sweet.
I miss
Thank
stuff
fucking
like that.
God.
I miss stuff like that where like the case is clear. The cases are all.
I'd like to not have to get like aftermarket versions of stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, they always feel cheap. Like good God, they're not, some of them are not, but the
Hey,
weight.
I was wondering where you was at, Gizmo.
Yeah.
What? Someone said something?
I said I
Mason.
was wondering where you was at earlier.
Oh, I was just setting up the stream and I was still talking to Magnetic Ferret and the others.
Yeah. But, oh god fucking damn it!
Magnetic Ferret.
You fucking cocksucker.
Cock ass.
They're ripping my threads.
What's funny?
My fly ass threads.
You fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking
But yeah, that the PewDiePie Nazi joke actually made me turn off the most recent made me turn off the first episode of Gen V, because I saw the trailer for season 4 of The Boys and I was like, okay, I probably ought to get back into this so that I can, you know, have some more material for my thing that I'm working on. But
Yeah.
okay, so all of that's been happening while we were in here, I guess. That's great.
Yeah, but come on, at the first episode?
Yeah. Well, it was in the first episode.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's at the first episode.
Yeah, it's like I just cringed and I was just like, yeah, I can stop this for right now. I hate Legends. Damn it. God, that fucking rubber banding bullshit. You know, we're superheroes. I'd like to have superhero things happen in my superhero show. Like, I love the idea of going back in time and teaming up with King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table to take on comic book villains. Unfortunately, that episode was one of the worst episodes in the history of the CW. And yes, Oh, speaking of that, after Kiss's big pay-per-view show, they have turned themselves into Vocaloids.
Why?
Because Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons are massive sellouts, and they want to make as much money as possible.
I guess Razorfist was right about them after all.
Oh, he's right about them. They still make good music, though, I'd say. The Kiss casket is a real thing. They've brought out a new one. A new and improved Kiss casket model so that your Kiss superfan can rest in peace. Or was that supposed to be heat? It looked like the model was fucking up on my web shooters. Why am I wearing the web shooters in public?
Why indeed?
I just changed into the fucking suit in public, and now I have to go... What?
What?
me this is a dream sequence.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
By the way,
Oh.
Gizmo, have you seen the GTA 6 trailer? I have to say, I'm not impressed. Yeah, they've shown off that, oh, it's in Vice City, which everybody knew. We've known that it's going to be in Vice City since the last game was in San Andreas. There are 4 major locations that Grand Theft Auto has been in. They've been Vice City, Liberty City, San Andreas, and London. Well, no, but I'm just saying, like, there are 4 major locations that have been to, and 3 of them have appeared in major GTA games. I'd like it if they went. I'd like it if they had, like, a London thing. Dude, that would actually be fucking cool. Oh, that'd be too much like the true crime games. Now there is a wicked drug because he doesn't have his symptoms.
Yep.
It's not
And
like we can just white out a symbiote.
and this
and
is
get better.
this is the first instance of Bully McGuire, or rather, one of the first instances of Bully McGuire.
Jay, are you gonna tell me about what happened? The glass. Guys, the top of the coffee table didn't load in right. This is PS5, gentlemen.
Yep.
I would like to see them with the Grand Theft Auto Invasion of Japan. I would like to see what would happen because we got Yakuza,
Oh, yeah.
sure, but that's Yakuza. That's something else entirely. I want to see what would happen if they made a Grand Theft Auto set. I don't know, 8 or whatever the fuck, and based it in Japan, modern times, and see what they do with it.
What do you think they'll do with it?
Thank you, Peter! Now, if you could only convey that message to the developers of this game.
What did he say? Oh yeah,
I'm the hero here. I'm the hero here, not you.
I'm gonna be honest. The hero being a douchebag should not have a point. Because when he has a point, that's a problem.
Oh my god, Norman has a 5 o'clock shadow. Hey, you know what we could do? We could butt off a sample of this symbiote and give it to Harry. Kind of like we do in other things. Maybe he'll get a white one. Hope he doesn't get a red one. Oh no, that's a red one. That's bad.
That's bad juju.
That's bad juju. I love that line. And it was like Venom. It was like, I don't like red ones. It's the only thing he was scared of. It's like, no.
You know what would be funny if it was like he looked around the back and he was like, I don't see this.
That legitimately happens in the movie.
He does. Oh, really?
Yeah, there is, like, he picks out red M&Ms every time he eats M&Ms.
So he's like me when it comes to,
Norman, please stop rubbing your stubble on my face.
Norman, please stop being a creepy douchebag.
Listen, go get your waves done.
Yeah. What? You You know what's one of the coolest special moves in Mario RPG in Gizmo? Like, Peach's the last move that Peach gets in that game, where she just throws a whole bunch of bombs at somebody just because she's pissed off.
You're a fraud, Spider-Man!
That's exactly what I said when I got to that point. You're a fraud, Spider-Man.
God, that reads like fucking studio notes, too.
Okay. So, in all seriousness, is now...
How is a skyscraper window like that not thick enough to bounce off a goddamn cane?
Okay. Hey, Alex. Now that we've gotten a serious bit of news out of the way, so how about that Godzilla X Kong movie?
That looks fucking amazing.
That does look pretty.
I know.
So
There are too many people are down on that shit, and I'm just like, I want to see Big Monkey and Big Lizard hit big thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be pretty.
Please.
Pretty epic, guy.
I'm here to see
Monsterverse.
things- I'm here
Shut
to
up
see
and
big-
take my money.
I'm here to see the monsters fighting. That my biggest complaint about Mothra versus Godzilla was that there was not enough Mothra versus Godzilla, and this looks like there's gonna be a lot of Kong and Godzilla teaming up and fighting bad guys together, and that's what I'm here for.
Yes, that is what I paid money for. Or guys.
What I'm a little confused is why are people bitching about this trailer?
Because, well,
because
first of all, they're
Those people always gotta find
they're-
something to complain about, Gizmo.
Okay,
Hi, Homer.
okay. So, Gizmo. So, remember that Godzilla -1 had come out recently?
Right.
Now, here
Well, they're not
now
gonna bitch about too many
people
Marvel
are
movies now,
yeah,
are
people
they?
are going to bitch about the American Godzilla movie just because the Japanese one was so good. But they are saying that Godzilla and Kong should not have like a supposed Avengers style team up.
Dude, I just want to see.
Did people
is-
forget that Godzilla has teamed up before in the Showa era?
He teamed up
Yeah.
with literally almost everybody at this point.
Yeah!
Wasn't there a
Jaguar-
Godzilla Ultraman team up?
Yeah!
Okay, my point's proven.
That was the one with the gravity-defying drop kick!
Awesome.
Godzilla just drop kicks the fool out of...
I know the audio pass-through on this isn't perfect, but it seems like there's a...
Funny thing about that
What?
kick,
Hang
they
on, what?
referenced it in the Godzilla PS4 game.
That's like...
you're able to
that
do
game
it
was
and
shit.
everything. What? That game was shit?
Yeah, that game was awful.
You want to take that back?
No.
They move too slow. Oh yeah, they move too slow, almost as if they're giant fucking monsters.
Oh no, that was actually something people were complaining about with this new Godzilla Kong film, is that they're moving too fast, and it's like okay, hey, this is a tokusatsu film featuring special effects work. Yeah.
I mean, granted, I would like to see someone actually do that again, but come on, that's what you're bitching about? Oh, monsters are moving too fast, bro.
Yeah,
the
that
same kind of,
Godzilla's been running in this universe since fucking
these are the same kind
since
of guys
Godzilla King of the Monsters. Did you see him run at King Ghidorah?
These are the same kind of
Time
guys
to
who
rest
will
it to
look
the-
at a girl in a bikini and say she looks too sexy. It's like,
Hey guys, when did I start playing Dark Souls? Because there's a bonfire here, a cave, and a wrought iron door.
probably a reference. I don't know because I have taste.
I need to get back to playing Dark Souls at some point.
You can play proper Spider-Man too.
I have the proper Spider-Man 2
I
on
do as well.
GameCube.
It's from a company called
Well, what about the one by Treyarch? That one's actually pretty good.
Why are there so many bonfires underground? You do realize that's a carbon monoxide hazard, right?
You do realize that Cletus Cassidy doesn't care, right?
No, I was talking to Craven.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Cletus is also in this game.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Sonic's like people don't know what they want. Yeah.
I'm perfectly down with us having stuff like Godzilla -1 and stuff like this. There's room enough in the movies for all this stuff.
Yeah.
Doesn't this just prove the point that we should just get another destroy our I dead ass paid for DLC for that game.
Guys, come on, get back to playing those same games. I'm gonna come over there and
God damn it, Father. Goddamn shame that you don't sound right. I tell you some of that boy.
I know.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't have any issue with that.
This is why you don't do it too much while we're watching the show or something like that. But I just want to make I just don't want it to get overdone. It's like when I was playing D&D.
It's gonna be horrible. Okay. Now, look, I get that. Now, look, a lot of people will get on me. He's saying like, oh, you're just being too pessimistic. You're being too much of a Snyder fan. But the thing is like hardly anything good has come out of James Gunn other than, I don't know, maybe Guardians. And it's just...
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 wasn't that good.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, but
that's like not
yeah, but that feels like a completely separate movie from what we were watching. Okay.
If Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 had all of the deleted scenes in it, I think it would be a better film. But,
So...
I don't know. Guardians, I have problems with Guardians 2. Guardians 2 is another one of those cases of the MCU not keeping a tight enough hold on their creative talent. And, like, they make people jump through a bunch of hoops about shit, and they fuck up of all kinds of things, and they say, oh, they let Shane Black destroy all the Iron Man suits, even though Joss Whedon needed those for the Avengers movie that he was still working on when that happened. But not only did they do that, they also let Joss Whedon undo a bunch of Iron Man 3 off screen. So so if you're going to do a thing, you gotta commit to a thing. Like,
yeah.
I kind of feel like, yeah, so if they were going to do what they did with Iron Man in Iron Man 3, they kind of probably ought to have that a little bit more, but then Age of Ultron came out, that leads to the somewhat disconnected feel of MCU Phase 2. Like Iron Man 3, they basically let Shane Black do whatever the fuck he wanted, and then that had negative consequences, is because then they made like Joss Whedon and jump through a bunch of hoops and shit, and deal with a bunch of things that made the movie worse with Age of Ultron. Like, people want to blame him for Age of Ultron. That was a studio affair there. There's a bunch of deleted scenes that explain the continuity problems that movie has. Which we'll get to at some point. And I'd like for us to have like a Marvel short film slash deleted scenes night.
Well, don't forget, Alex. After we finally do all of the Disney remakes, which sadly has to include that one, we'll get to doing MCU phase. We'll start MCU phase 3 with America's Ass, Civil War, aka Avengers Disassemble.
Yeah, I feel like we ought to have like a quick MCU like phase 1, phase 2, like short film and deleted scenes night, okay, so that we can see some of the things, what's been, what should have been, and what might have been, Because, fun fact, we actually included one of those deleted scenes in, Captain America Project Rebirth.
Yep.
Actually, we included a couple of them, because, there was the one with the kid and the tank thing.
Oh dear.
Which version? Which version? Because there were like 3. Right, so are you talking about the re-release? Are you talking about the most recent PC re-release for the... Okay. Hey, because that's not actually true. Oh, yeah.
No, Paul Eiding's still alive.
No, Paul Eiding's still alive. Actually, the guy who plays the Colonel in Japanese is dead.
Yeah.
Don't... I wasn't aiming for you. So... No, nothing. Just targeted the wrong fucking guy. Well, you can do that with emulation, because if you have an emulated memory card, yeah, you can. If you have an emulated memory card for the emulated PS1 version, then you can use the memory card like that, and you can have the controller inputs the same way. You just hook up different controllers to and have the emulator or map one controller as one and another controller as the other. Well, that's not what I did anyways, because I just had 2 DualShocks attached. yeah, but I'm saying for the original hardware, I never switched controllers. I just had 2 dual shocks attached. Yeah. See, I thought you were talking about the Psycho Mantis save thing, because the Psycho Mantis saves are actually they actually did that. Out of all the things they did wrong in the Master Collection version of MGS, that's one thing they did right, because they have like an emulated save thing. But unfortunately, it is for each different version of the game. So, one step right, one step wrong. Oh, yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 3. I don't know if that has this problem or not, but I don't know if they have any problems with this feature or not. But bear with me. In Metal Gear Solid 3, they have like a system where it's like they go off the date on your PS2, right? Because you can set the clock, set the calendar, all that. So depending on how long you're away, and depending what kind of food's in your inventory, if you take too long to come back and turn the game back on, the food rots.
That's fucking dumb.
No, but I think that's actually kind of creative.
I mean, it's creative, but it's fucking retarded.
I get that it's dumb as in like something you have to deal with. I get that, but a way to like keep you on your toes, that's creative. I like that. I like that in terms of like a creative way to make the game more interesting. It's stupid to have to deal with this, but I like the fact that it's creative. Or like they do the same thing when you're facing the end. You take too long to fight him when you turn the console off, turn it back on. Oh, he died of old age. What? That was a surprise to me when I did that shit. I was like, what the fuck? He died of old age? I barely touched him.
I saw that online as a legitimate game strategy. It was like if you don't want to kill him, you can just turn off the game console. He'll reset the date for like a week in the future, and come back, and he'll be dead.
I thought that was funny, the fact that they put that as a legitimate strategy, but I also thought that was actually pretty funny because think about it like this: if you're having a hard time with a boss back in the day, what do? Save it, turn it off, and then like play another game or do something else, right? And then you're like, you know what? I think I'm gonna try again this time. Turn it back on. Boss is still there, right? Fighting games, FPS games, stealth games. They all have that kind of thing.
Fighting games kick out.
Metal Gear Solid 3, on the other hand, they decide to mess with you and be like, lol, nah, he's dying of old age. What? I like that. When Metal Gear Solid does stuff like that, that's when it gets the most creative and the most laughs out of you. I don't want to, this, like, games like this, if you emulate them or import them in HD some way or another, it gets lost through time because we don't have memory card ports on our PCs. And most of
but you have emulated memory card systems on those.
Dude, did you say memory card ports?
No. So they have emulated memory card ports on there, and you can have them. You can set them to have any kind of save data you want in them.
Right, but the fact you have to mess with an emulator just so they can read your
I held the button down, game.
But the fact you have to mess with the emulator just so they can think that you have a certain save game, it's like, it takes away from the immersion. That's why I say stuff like this is when you have to go for the original hardware. Like the zappers, the Super Nintendo mouse to a certain extent. To a certain extent, I have to repeat, the Super Nintendo mouse. The Dance Dance Revolution pad, the iToy, the GameCube microphone, stuff like this. You have to go for
N64 microphone.
N64 microphone, like this. It's stuff
Station of Awakening.
it's stuff like that that you have to go to original hardware to understand why a lot of these were big deals, whether people loved them or hated them, or people just wanted to try them out before they decided if they hated them or not. A lot of these were big deals, and that's why original hardware helps people understand why. Just like the Metal Gear Solid meta stuff, because eventually there are some other games that would mess with you that weren't Metal Gear.
I mean,
That
Metal
was
Gear
not
Solid
well
4
signed Resonant at all.
tried to have
Yeah,
Psycho Mantis fuck with you again, but
no, but that was different though. Because what they did was they messed with you and made you think that the old school ways would work.
yeah.
And then they were like, "Hey, no, that doesn't work. Remember, it's a wireless PS3 controller." Or like, "Oh, well, you have to remember to switch the discs." Oh, we don't do that anymore. Ha ha ha! Oh, technology.
And
I'm
then
really disappointed that there was never a Nintendo DS port of Metal Gear Solid.
That would have worked, man. I would have seen. I actually thought that would have worked if they tried.
They did one for Resident Evil. They should have done one for Resident Evil 2 and 3.
I can see them taking advantage of the touchscreen and microphone if they did.
N64 would have been. N64 would have been. Sorry, the DS was like perfect for PS1 and N64 ports.
3DS was better for N64 stuff.
Oh yeah, but like, I'm just saying.
I know. Oh, but I'm saying, like, if we're talking... Oh, dear. I'm now fighting the Smorg.
The 3DS just fuck you.
What the hell is that voice?
I think that's supposed to be Kronk.
Why is it glitching out like that?
Oh, you know what? With how a lot of these peripherals and meta features.
That's not how a physics engine is supposed to work.
With a lot of
That's
these
definitely not how a physics engine is supposed to work. Thank you, game.
with a lot of these meta features and peripherals being lost to time, I'm
How's
surprised
a
that
physics engine supposed to work?
I'm with a
Not
lot of
like
these
this.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
With a lot of these meta features
I
and
don't know what I'm
okay.
Kronk, shut up.
Skip.
With how a lot of these meta features and peripherals are being lost to time, I'm surprised nobody has tried to do anything about them for PC emulation or port. Like think about it. Like you need to have a lot of the original hardware to understand how a lot of this works, or understand why these
Hey,
are big deals, right? Like
Hey, Gizmo.
Yeah.
At least the Kinect is connectable to the PC.
Right, but you still have to have an emulator to play a lot of these 360 games.
Okay, I was trying to be funny.
No, but
Nobody wants to play a Kinect game.
nobody willingly, sure, but what if there was like a marathon, or what if someone think about it like this too? What if someone could actually get into the files of the Kinect games and actually make them work? Right? Like think about that. Like imagine how awesome it would be to finally play a Kinect game and it works.
God damn it, game.
That's another, for once I would like to see someone actually take that seriously and actually make a playable Kinect game that isn't Kinect Sports. Also, like I said before, people should really try and do projects where they try to make a lot of these peripherals and meta features compatible with PC or modern day consoles. Like we don't have memory cards.
Oh, there's stuff. There is stuff like that out there. They have a bunch of emulation and preservation projects for all kinds of things.
Right, but how many of them do you know of that do stuff like patch up stuff like the Metal Gear stuff, or like make?
Well, I mean, you don't need a patch for the Metal Gear stuff. That's already a built-in part of the system.
The controller socket. Look in the back of the CD case. You'll have saved often.
Back of the like you have saved often is just going to be aspect of the loading thing. Like back of the CD case, it has been an issue since before her like. God damn it!
And that's a them problem, though. It's not our fault that they can't take care of their own shit. If they can't figure out how to take care of a goddamn CD case, what makes us think that we're gonna help them? Well, okay, people will help them, but the fuck, man? How are you that irresponsible that you actually break an entire CD case where you can't look at the back of the CD case anymore? Ya idiot! Ya fuck! What'd you do? Give it to your goddamn
Didn't
kids
want
and let them
this
get it in a bottle?
curse. Come on.
The only other way to do the back of the CD case thing is to literally bother the people on your current codec. And that's not fun. Because when I first encountered the back of the CD case thing, I was like, what the fuck? I actually like that little Easter egg. They're literally telling you, hey, look in the back of the case, you'll find what you're looking for. It's sort of like a grown-up version of, hi, my name is Dora. Do you know what the Spanish word for red is? That's like the grown-up version of that. Hey, you want to save the country? Look in the back of the CD case for your next mission.
So Alex, I've opted to just like plug the capture card right into my laptop as opposed to the extension, because the extension has been a bit screwy.
Oh yeah, that might have been what was causing your problems.
Well, I mean, well, for now anyway. So yeah, Alex, as I'm sure or you might have noticed, I have recently I've gotten the recently yeah, I have put out the latest thing I've had commissioned, and feel free to check it out in the art chat.
Cool.
Bum, ba-na-na-na, bum, bum, bum. Now we're in Poshley Heights.
So Gizmo, you subscribed to my OnlyFins yet?
Oh my god, Ariel.
OnlyFins, ha 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 ha. Boomstick, are you right there?
OnlyFins, yeah, it's a pun.
Doesn't sound like a very funny
I love
one.
technology.
But it is punny.
Go sit in the corner.
I'm already in a corner. Wow, busting in through the front door worked where stealth failed. Busting makes me feel good.
At what? What are you busting at exactly?
I'm not busting at anything. What the hell?
Busting.
Spider-Man needs to call Spider-Man so that Spider-Man can figure out if Spider-Man's okay. I know this sounds like a really... that sounds like a really...
So, our penguin detective turns out to be the manager of the Poshley Sanctum.
Hmm.
So, he essentially has the Crystal Star.
Oh my god. I've walked in on a Klingon ritual. I'm going to have to go through the gauntlet of pain, aren't I?
The Gauntlet of Pain? Oh no, the bad guys have gotten to the...
This
Oh, no.
literally is the Gauntlet of Pain. Except
Oh,
they're not
no.
zapping me with their cattle prods, which is, where are you guys, Iron Man? Okay, can we maybe call the Avengers? Their home is right in the middle of the city.
Nah, the Avengers are too busy fighting against a giant octopus in space.
Yeah, the Avengers are dealing with that stupid fucking... Yeah, the Avengers are still busy in that stupid fucking video game of theirs. That has been delisted.
The game that fucking failed.
So, Alex, you live in Texas. Do you also live in R1? Are you gonna propane?
I'll be coming down for some propane accessories there.
Hey, stop bugging me! You stop that! I am gonna kick your ass!
What do you mean? I ain't mocking you. This is how I talk.
Dang old mimicry.
I'm here for propane and propane accessories.
Dang old.
That's a
Dang mouth.
that's a clean burning hell, I tell you what.
Dang old clean
I
burning.
fucking love that part in King of Hell.
That's a clean burning hell, I tell you what.
And now I have to beat up Martin Lee. Again.
You're not gonna kick him in the crotch, are you? 'Cause that's a dirty pull, mister.
Well, he is a dirty fucking father-killing son of a bitch, so I'm gonna...
I'll be back. I'm getting your snack.
You don't get to call yourself Mr. Negative around these parts here, boyo. Well, I'm gonna beat positivity into your ass if it's the last thing I do, boy.
Name is Hades, Lord of the Dead. Hi, how you doing? You're
Hi, how you doing?
Now tell me, do I sound accurate? Am I kind of glitching out? Because the voice glitching out, that does happen sometimes.
No, you're sounding fine now. The Kronk voice was the one that was fucked up. I don't know how.
But yeah, the Homer voice glitched out too. It was really fucking weird.
Okay, Martin, can you just kill me so that I can reset this? Thank you.
Well, like, sometimes it'll glitch out, and then sometimes it won't.
Nothing
think
personnel, kid.
software might be needed for this.
Okay, so
They'll get the Optimus Prime voice.
yeah, so as the manager described, the crystal star that Beldam and company picked up was actually just nothing more than a red herring. The real one is in here with a bunch of red booze. Because that's always entertaining, isn't it?
Oh, now it's fucked up. If you could figure out how to make that work on purpose, that would actually be pretty cool.
Like a DJ thing. What happened?
Yeah.
Hey, get up to today.
Sounds like someone's putting a DJ on Hades. I got me some artichoke.
Yeah. Wait, what? Wait, am I glitching out again? Shit.
You were, but now it's not.
Yeah, sometimes I'll glitch out. It's really, really fucking strange. I think I need to play around with some of the settings.
And he's got another form, doesn't he?
Let's see.
I just beat you. Spider-Man doesn't kill. Who says that? And now you get your whole health bar back, don't you?
Not that he doesn't kill, it's just that he doesn't kill human beings willingly.
Well, you know, it's arguable as to whether this fucker is human.
Who are you fighting?
Mr.
Mr.
Negative?
Negative. Oh, yeah. Actually, he had a Pip by his name, and so that tells you that he had another health bar.
Man, Mr. Negative is weird.
Hey, don't be negative. Jump, Miles.
Man, I need to do some grocery shopping soon. I'm running out. All I got is artichoke dip. Well, artichoke and jalapeno dip to snack on. And
Yeah, the funny thing is, Gizmo. Oh, now because of this new Switch feature in Mario RPG, battles have become a lot easier in the remake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like when your party is pretty much asleep, it the game will give you an option to switch out party members, and well, that's just to give an example. Oh, and guess who has a healing ability that lets you heal all status ailments? Yep.
Oh gee. I wonder how I could have guessed that.
There is literally no risk as to doing that. It doesn't cost a turn to switch out your party members. Whereas you can do that on the fly. It's kind of broken, but it's really good.
Oh, there's another idea. Princess tier list.
I'm sure you'd put Peach at the highest echelon.
I don't know.
Dude,
With all the
come
other
on.
princesses out there, I don't know.
He literally said it was nothing personal, kid.
Fictional princesses tier list.
I swear, the moment when we inevitably do Mortal Kombat Deception for tier lists, it's on fatalities. Bo Raicho is going right to the bottom.
You say that now.
I say that knowing of all the fatalities in that game. Because at least Quan Chi's fatality could be ironically funny. Bo Raicho's isn't even funny.
Liu Kang's first fatality.
That fatality, at the very least, is established that Liu Kang was a character who wouldn't kill.
Mm.
It makes
All about killing.
sense.
In a game
Yes,
all about killing.
yes, he's meant to be the contradictory there. As in, he's meant to believe that we're better than this.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Challenge level can be adjusted in the game's settings menu. Go fuck yourself.
That's a fat little good dad, that Liu Kang. He tried to kill Raiden after all.
The thing is that Liu Kang only stuck out in Mortal Kombat in the original Mortal Kombat just because he was the only one who didn't kill. And then later MK entries, they're like, nah, let's just have him kill people.
Dude, Johnny Cage didn't want to kill people either, and yet they gave him fatalities.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm referring to.
Bro, Liu Kang, you said that Liu Kang's supposed to be the exception?
Yeah.
So that means
Yeah, but here's the thing: Johnny Cage wasn't really given a didn't really have that kind of moral bit, and until the NetherRealm MK games.
Guys, I have a political opinion I would like to share.
Why?
We are going to build a wall, and we will make the gypsies pay for it.
I figured that was Tony J.
I don't condone whatever he says.
You're a very smart lad, Kevin.
I have to say that because fucking YouTube.
Ah, damn it! The curse ran out. Oh well, I could always just pay. I could always just pay.
Filled with Nazis.
You guys don't know? When I was doing my Skylander stream, when Mason put on some audio of Frollo saying how he do a lot of shit to gypsies, that got my stream taken down. Despite the fact, he was using Frollo's fucking voice to over-exaggerate his hatred. Said that I was promoting hatred.
Oh, for God's sake!
LOL LMAO even.
Ooh, I found the L. The L emblem.
Some people
Saying
just
things like,
can't
"Oh,
take humor, guys. I don't know what to tell ya.
Okay,
Who the hell's gonna take someone serious when they say they're gonna karate?
so I have I now look like Luigi,
And now he has another health bar.
and with the W emblem, I look like Wario. But you want to know what happens when I put both the W and L emblems on?
How very amusing.
Ah, shit.
I become Waluigi, number one.
Waluigi these nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These nuts. You know, I have been looking for a new marketing slogan, guys.
End of chapter.
Glad this microphone is at least
Mario found the sixth crystal star hidden craftily in the Poshley Heights sanctum. Now only one crystal star remains, but our hero still does not know where Princess Peach is being held. Where could the last crystal star be, and where is the princess and where's Peach being held? Hoping this crystal star might yield answers, Mario and friends return to Pennington. So now we gotta actually leave the sanctum, to which I'm like, you couldn't just transition to us getting out off screen, could you, game?
Yes, what are you doing to him, game?
Thank you, O. Clancy Brown. Okay, so Alec, in terms of Superman shows, how would you rate Superman the animated series compared to the stuff you've seen?
Pretty good.
I rate it pretty high because I'm in it.
It's at least as good as Smallville. Smallville had some really cool stuff, but it also had some lame stuff.
Oh, you mean like
But
the Blue
but it
Beetle
had-
suit?
I wasn't even in it
yeah.
for very long. I wasn't in Smallville for very long. Fuck that show.
Michael Rosenbaum as Lex Luthor.
Oh, dude, he did a great job with
No. Clancy Brown is Lex Luthor. And don't you assholes forget it.
You know, a funny thing about Smallville is that when I decided to rewatch it a couple of years ago with my mom, she pointed out that he was a lot older than the high schoolers, and that it's creepy that an adult is, and that it was creepy that an adult was hanging out with high schoolers. I'm like, why are you thinking about this now?
Hang on. Who was older than the high schoolers?
Lex Luthor.
Yeah, apparently
Lex-
I was older than the high schoolers. What the fuck, man? Gizmo, I was older than the high schoolers?
He was, apparently.
Yeah, apparently I was.
I hit the button!
Well, that's your problem. You didn't ask how the button felt.
Yes, Alex, get with the program. That's why you're not successful like me.
Thank you, Mr. Luthor.
Speaking of DC, I tried playing DC Universe Online a couple of weeks ago. Jesus!
Oh, I played some DC Universe Online a while ago.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, is it empty? Like, holy shit! How is this game still online?
I don't know. For all the shit the DC has gotten rid of, you'd think that would be on the list, but maybe they're still making money off of it. Who knows?
How? There's nobody online. I couldn't meet anybody online. Total people online that I saw at all was like 3.
So now we play the very last as Peach segment in this game.
They should have kept Marvel Omega online. That was a good online game, but they took it down.
There was a Marvel Superhero Squad online.
I haven't played that one. Was it any good?
Surprisingly, yes. I believe they took it offline, though.
Too bad. I'm really trying to get into MMOs, man. but just a lot of them that I'm really interested in were either hard to find private servers for, or they were taken down with no private servers. Like Marvel Superheroes Online or Marvel Omega, that was a game I actually played. I even picked the Punisher. I enjoyed it as much as I could, but then like I hear that the servers were taken down. Man, I would play that again.
And the Gizmo, the computer is simping for Peach to the point where it wants Peach to continue, rather to escape.
Gizmo, stop drinking my goddamn orange juice and get off that video game.
Bitch ass, I drink your orange juice.
Man, you better stay away from my
I
orange juice.
drink your milkshake. I drink it up.
I drink your orange juice.
I don't know if y'all motherfuckers ever figured out who this voice is.
I drink your orange juice. I drink your grape juice. I drink your pear juice. I drink your cranberry juice. I drink your milk. And I especially drink your milkshake, bitch. Get your old ass out of here.
Now hose down my yard.
The place where you are currently imprisoned. This is the moon. Yes, the X-Naut's base is literally on the moon.
And use some water instead of milk. You know, you'll be fine. You can eat cereal without milk.
Say that shit.
No, you can't. Say that one more goddamn time. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker!
Well, don't you know he's not a Kardashian, so you know he'd know the pain and not the pleasure of having cereal with milk.
I've dated a Kardashian.
Hold it right there,
once.
Princess Peach.
She was voiced by that great chick.
Yeah, remember when the
He's
when
back.
the Kardashians legitimately
Man,
didn't know that
I
milk?
Oh, hi,
Blessed.
Grotus.
What? Yeah, I remember that. It still doesn't make any sense.
Considering it's in every fucking commercial.
I guess it doesn't.
Oh, I didn't know you could put milk in your cereal. Bitch, what? You telling me you didn't have a TV? Or, you know...
Oh, y'all better be quiet. I'm gonna beat y'all asses.
You tell me you didn't have a relative in your life that put milk in their cereal bowl.
Gizmo, I'm gonna beat your ass.
It's like when the millennials are complaining, oh, I have to work 8 hours a day. Yeah! 8 hours a day. It's called fucking work.
Yeah.
That's a normal day, man. This generation.
Oh my fucking god.
Damn responsibility.
Dude, I'd rather work at like a legit convenience store than get rich off of TikTok, because that would mean selling your soul, your dignity, and your smarts.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, everybody would know who you are.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a sponsorship.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Gizmo, have you figured out this voice yet?
Yeah, it's Grandpa Freeman, bro.
Then why didn't you say it before, you little whippersnapper? I'm gonna come over to California. I will beat your ass.
There are too many drug trips in this game.
Go date a Kardashian again, ho.
Kind of like the one I am on right now.
Okay, and now we're once again Bowser. Get away from Bowser! I've got no crystal stars, I can't find Princess Peach, and I got no bitches. Twilight Town was, well, it wasn't
I was
exactly
trying to climb
glorious.
up the building
What's
and you
going
wouldn't let
on
me, dude.
here? If this keeps up, Mario's gonna steal everything from my grasp, as usual. Your massiveness.
Yes,
We
thank
did
you,
it! The
Scarecrow.
Magic Koopa Scouts found a suspicious underground chamber. It isn't even on any maps. Yeah, really suspicious. Something must be there. About time. Well done. This is where it all turns around for me. Definitely. The Hammer Bros battalion is attempting to breach the chamber at the moment. Their area is impenetrable. They're scraping tooth and nail in there. No problem. Direct me there. I'll blast us through. I'm Bowser, baby. Sorry. Oh, hi, Luigi. Bye, Luigi.
Gay Luigi.
Ready to roll.
In your head.
Dude, that Galactus versus Unicron preview is really hype.
Was the one thing I found any value in that whole death battle? It was like,
Bro,
I really think that that's something that they should have cut Goku versus Superman from this lineup up and had that just be the episode this week.
yeah.
Maybe leave Goku versus Superman 3 for like a far off distant future, you know?
Yeah. Did we look at the same episode?
Yes.
I don't know about you.
Well, now Peter is disappointed in Miles.
You aren't fit to be Spider-Man.
Now we're fighting an entire army of Spider-Men.
Alex, what happened?
Optimus Prime.
Yes, as you requested, Alex, I am here.
Awesome. Now I need to steal your voice and see how it sounds when I do this voice into the voice changer.
Now I gotta do the same. Now I gotta find Greg's sites for Kevin.
No.
Yes.
Kevin, that Beast Boy's your favorite character.
Gonna be a fight tonight.
Yeah, but I'd rather not have.
Hey guys, guess what I've got on DVD?
What?
Scooby-Doo and Crypto 2.
Oh, cool. But I already know you had porn.
Unfortunately, they don't have the Blu-ray, but, you know. They don't release the Scooby-Doo movies on Blu-ray anymore.
Gizmo, listen, don't believe for a second Alex doesn't have porn. He's got porn. Everybody has porn.
Yeah, I know that. That's what.
Yeah.
I don't.
I know at the moment I heard he has a Blu-ray of Angel Blade.
Kevin, yes, you do. Stop the cap.
See, the funny thing is, the Optimus Prime voice sounds really good, and you can excuse all of the things that don't sound right about it by the fact that it's coming from a robot.
Wait, what'd you say?
Technically is a robot.
Optimus Prime's voice is coming from a robot.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I kind of zoned out there for a moment.
I'm just picturing Optimus actually saying that to me. It was like, "Hey Prime, hey Prime, how you doing, buddy? Have you been toking up a little bit too much of that green energon?"
I mean, he did at one point say "my bad" in the live-action movie.
Yeah, and they paid me $200,000 to say that one line in the live-action movie.
Oh, it's Rock Hawk.
That's only a fraction of what that douchebag Michael Bay paid me.
Wait,
Michael Bay made way too much money on those Transformers films.
people were hate
All
watching
the money
them,
that I should have made.
It wasn't so much. I mean, if people were hate watching those films, Transformers 5 wouldn't have flopped.
I think they had their limits.
Because, you know, I just watched it because I just watched it because
Watching is a good idea.
oh yeah, I just watched it because we'd already watched the previous 4, and I was like, well, you know, it's looking up after Transformers 4. You know, it can't possibly get worse than Dark of the Moon, right? Right? Michael Bay isn't gonna try and kill me with this movie, right?
Here's
Right?
my thing on hate watching. I feel like you should hate watch only after the movie was released, and only after. That means you could literally look it up.
I mean, all the critics have sold out. So
That means you can look it up.
Yeah.
That means you could either go the yo ho 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 route, or just get it used.
I mean, that was what I did for.
You won't be getting them any money.
That was what I did for Solo and
Ruby.
no, Solo is in the Han Solo film.
You're right.
Film
but
and
other thing.
and The Rise of Skywalker. Because I went to go see the other two. Almost asked for my money back after watching The Last Jedi.
Man, it was
Probably should have.
I wonder if Minute World is watching the chat right now.
No, I don't think so. I did post it up on the Silent Rob Discord though.
Yeah, little Silent Rob. What's up, bitches? What? Why did everything get
Listen, with great power comes great responsibility, so I can't give up, even though I have all these Spider-Men and clutching at me, which I think is part of Kamala Khan's fanfiction.
Which one?
Well, she writes about being best friends with Carol Danvers, and I presume that she's written in fan fiction about being molested by a bunch of Spider-Men.
I cannot picture Peter in anything like that.
Hi, Mr. Negative. Which of the Spider-Men do you think would be Kamala Khan's favorite? Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Yuri Lowenthal, Tom Holland, or
Tom
Josh
Holland.
Keaton?
Tom Holland easily.
Uh,
Come on, let's be realistic here, Alex.
I think it depends. Like Legacy Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. If it was like modern day, Tom Holland.
Sadly, this tutorial is the last time we'll ever see Toadette in this game. Kind of a shame. Oh well. Shall be missed. Anyway, we gotta go.
Miles. Kill him.
Kill this fucker.
Kill him. Kill him.
It's so the crook.
But Miles, why did you let him? You could have gotten out yourself. No, Miles, you're a fucking idiot. Miles, rather than relying on Martin Lee to do the right thing, you know what we could have done? We could have killed him and escaped our goddamn selves.
Hey, by the way, why are all the voices so low on the stream? Like, everybody's volume is super low.
On my stream or Kevin's?
The Metley Crew stream.
Kevin, go. Yeah, Kevin, you might want to turn us up on that end, and just so that we can.
Pop off the volume, dance.
There we go.
Oh, we're not too loud, are we?
No.
I want to make sure that we're not too loud, too, guys.
I mean, as long as we're audible, well, like, it really doesn't matter too much if the game's audible. Well, like, if we can hear the game and the people on the stream can hear us, it's more important than the people on the stream hearing the game. Because we used to have issues where I'd have to, like, fiddle around the fucking game audio live, and I think I've got some good settings now.
Okay, so
right now, my sidekick's been taken hostage by Craven the Hunter. So I'm gonna have to take a rain check on that, Doc. Like, I understand that we need to get rid of the symbiote, possibly, but you know, I kind of feel like
Spider-Man.
I kind of feel like the symbiote
Right
should have, like, stuck around, and the symbiote should have stuck around until the third game, you know?
Yeah.
And like, towards the end of this game, like, we get the symbiote at the start of this game, and like, towards the end of this game, we start realizing that oh, there's something wrong here, and then we have, like, the Venom plot in the third game, And because then we could have like, oh, the Craven shit is something that we deal with here, and Peter's getting kind of extreme in his methods, and Miles is following behind him, and then we find out that, oh shit, it's the symbiote. The symbiote's causing this shit. Martin, can you, like, stop reminiscing and tell me where my fucking sidekick is?
Should there be a school lunch tier list?
Fuck no.
No. Well, you don't like the taco nadas or like the aluminum tin pizzas being rated?
What the fuck is any of that?
Were you not there for the frozen juice pops?
No.
If there was a magic character's tier list gizmo, I would top the list every single time.
Bully Lowenthal subtly implying that Martin Lee should low tier God himself.
Son of a bitch.
Low tier God. That sounds like the name of a street rat.
Bowls. Little to your God got no balls.
Street rat, I don't buy
What
that.
kind of a guy literally waits for a donation amount to not only turn on his camera, but to turn on his goddamn mic?
Alex, do not trigger me.
Trigger what?
I don't. By saying that word, Yes, apparently straight.
Yeah, you know, well, yeah, that's actually perfectly reasonable there, Peter.
Damn.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. Thank you, Eddie. I'm going to call the symbiote Eddie now for no particular reason.
Yeah,
for no particular reason.
Yeah, none whatsoever.
Going to jail.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. No.
By the way, now I'm Waluigi, number 1.
I'm playing a samurai fighting game where the main bad guy is called an evil guy.
Is that actually his name?
Ooh.
No, but the fact that these are spoken words.
Oh, stupid, sexy Flanders.
You're right here. I don't know what you're talking about. If you're asking where Jazz Spider is, well, I don't know that either. They don't tell me where we keep the prisoners.
Where is Spider-Man?
This reminds me of that Ben 10 Alien Force episode where that one guy was like, "Where is Ben Tennyson?"
Oh, Albedo?
Yeah, Albedo, yeah.
What about diabetes?
I didn't mention Movie Bob.
Alex, why is my wife's voice suddenly sound like Patty and Selma's?
That's a good question.
Yeah, like, she sounds more like her mother and more like Patty and Selma. And it's getting kind of hard keeping this marriage together when our kids have been 8, 10, and a baby for over 3 decades.
Well, Homer, I feel like you should take that up with the Disney Corporation who own you now.
I'd rather deal with the Simpsons than the Griffins.
Hey Homer, how does it feel being both a baby boomer, a Gen Xer, and a millennial all throughout? I'm done too. Done being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So you better tell me where that other Spider-Man is, or I'm going to run your head through with this fucking Jeep.
Tell Disney to set us free. Guys, I'm begging you. I can't keep this show up any longer.
You know what they're probably going to do now? Is they're probably going to get Dan Castellaneta to sign his voice away the way James Earl Jones did.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, I yeah, I predict that they're actually going to do that in all seriousness, and I know I'm being serious even though I'm talking in a very, very different voice.
Eddie, we need to get out of here so we can kill this motherfucker. And stop having a reference to Star Trek 2.
This is the weirdest Mehcast we've ever fucking had.
No, I'm pretty sure I hate you and want to fucking kill you. Peter, maybe you could use your muscles instead of your tendrils.
Yeah.
Maybe you could
say that out loud.
try lifting. Hey, I'll try spinning. That's a good trick.
Wow.
You didn't even open your mouth when you said that. You just went kind of...
I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to stop. I would deadass watch that movie again in theaters. It's a lot better than the fucking sequels.
What is?
The prequels.
Oh. Yeah, those. Yeah. I want them to finish the fucking 3D releases they were doing, because the only Star Wars movies that are available in 3D are the sequels and Solo and Rogue One.
Odd, don't you think? Out of all the movies to be in 3D.
Yeah. Apparently they did stereoscopic rendering for
Sorry.
For the CGI in those films, excuse me. But there are 3D masters for The Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith and all the other films. It's just that they're not released in the US, or not released on Blu-ray for that matter.
Huh. My boiling blood bubbles for battle. Oh, Samurai Showdown. My boiling blood bubbles for battle.
I kind of feel like this is a job for the Avengers at this point, because there's so much bad shit. There's so much bad shit going on in New York City right now, you know?
And the reason I call it the Nintendo Shit Cube is because it's a piece of fucking shit!
Never thought I'd hear Homer drop an F-bomb.
No, I dropped the S-bomb, Kevin. There's a big difference.
Hold on,
no.
Oh, wait, I dropped the F-bomb too, though. Yeah, so I guess you're kind of right.
Yeah.
Guys, I think I hear something. Hold on.
Oh my god.
I hit the button.
Let me guess, nothing occurred?
There we go. God damn it.
Oh, lovely. I'm gonna go store some items.
What?
Oh, by the way, I'm having a discount on my OnlyFans today, Gizmo.
You were never a god. You were never even a man.
You were never a god. You were never even a Zilla.
False alarm! I thought I heard a fucking rat. Jesus Christ.
7-foot frame, rats among his rats. My remake fucking sucked, guys.
That it did.
Like, I'm trying to be polite because Disney gave me even more money to try to be nice about this live action movie, but it just sucks.
Now it sounds like Jodie Benson is drunk.
They want to try and be creative. How about they try and remake the fucking sequels that went straight to fucking VHS and DVD? I like to see them make those good. Well,
See, I thought you were about to say remake the Star Wars sequels.
hell no.
Kevin, you would be drunk.
I want to
too
see
if
them remake the
you
Star
saw
Wars sequels.
Disney shitting all over your name, dude.
Imagine if they remade and reanimated Aladdin and the King of Thieves.
I mean, that movie is actually good.
It's good, but imagine if they somehow added a bigger budget to it. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, but
It'd be
not
nice.
live action, come on.
Oh fuck no, they better not put that live action. They've already dashed my dreams of a good live action Disney movie with the live action Aladdin. Out of all the movies, I thought that was
Besides, they'd probably make Cassim black anyway, so. They wanna
Make her lame and gay.
Make her lame and gay. Make Bambi a lesbian
Lame and gay,
gay.
just like my remake.
Oof.
Just remember, never let Aquafina sing. Ever.
No, God, no. Like, I
Well,
talked to Scuttle about this the other day.
You know what you need to do? You need to make.
Scuttle told me that he was pissed off when he saw.
You know what you need to do? You need to make Aquafina take a drink of her namesake.
And now I've leveled up again. And now I'm an A-list star.
Oh yeah?
Yes. So now the stage has gotten much bigger.
Oh yeah, I sound drunk because my daughter Melody was caught drinking and I decided to steal her booze.
Was probably trying to flirt with Hawkins from Treasure Planet.
They should call in more artists to do designs for their movies that they'll actually follow.
And outer space to fucking Treasure Island is a really cool concept, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like Forgotten Island, a whole planet of treasure? Jesus, that's awesome.
I fucking love that movie.
I do too.
I found that movie on Blu-ray at the local discount store, and I just picked it up. I was like, hey,
I loved it
this is
so
good
much,
shit.
I loved it so much, I got the PS1 and PS2 games.
Oof.
They're good. They're really good. PS2 one plays like a Jack and Daxter game. And the PlayStation 1, it plays like a action platformer.
Oh yeah, by the way, what's this about another version of me getting a huge character derailment or some shit?
Oh yeah, no. The yeah, that shitty remake.
Tomboy.
Yeah.
No, the tomboy.
What?
Tomboy Lois Lane.
Oh. Oh, I thought you were still in the Jodie Benson voice.
No, now he's Dana Delaney.
Yeah, I see Kevin gets.
Oh, am I fighting everyone? Holy shit.
So Alex, there is another phase to that fight, right against Craven.
Oh yeah, I'm in that.
Oh, the phase where he has the bell.
Uh-huh.
The game has told you to web it up, right?
Yes.
Alright, I've made my point. Y'all see how good the technology is now.
Yes.
And then, you want to know what Alex? You want to know how Craven responds to being defeated by Spider-Man and almost getting choked out? You want to know how he responds, Alex?
How?
Harder. To which Peter would just be like, "Okay, never
What?
mind. This is not comfortable anymore. I am not comfortable with this anymore."
Did you steal that cloak from the fucking Predator?
Oh, hey, I found Greg Sipes' voice model.
Please no.
Do it.
Don't.
He and Tara Strong are very close. I probably shouldn't risk it.
Don't.
Greg Sipes has not said anything about AI, but Tara Strong has been very vocal about it. And as far as I know, she and Greg Sipes are very, very close.
I mean, they're castmates, so natural.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Ignoring the bell, I know
castmates are
game.
close, but I've seen like
Bring it
how they
on.
interact on Twitter, how they talk to each other. They are close.
I'm just,
They're probably
you know, the funny thing is that Tara Strong, I feel like does that just to see if she can get a reaction out of the shippers.
I bet.
Because she has reposted an art of Gar and Raven and kissing in like a sort of
She does a little trolling.
yes.
And Tommy bless her for that, you know.
Speaking of trolling, by the way, Gonzo has been announced for the Game Awards.
Gonzo.
Hey then.
Like the Muppet,
The Muppet.
Huh. I mean, not the
You're shitting me.
Not the weirdest
No.
thing. They had Professor Honeydew on the last one.
So Alex, I gotta ask.
They missed an opportunity to make Beaker, fucking Beaker DLC for Untitled Goose Game, though.
Yeah.
Imagine how funny it is just to not only hear a quack quack with the goose just fucking taking away some dude's hat. Imagine having to run away from that same dude, and instead of a quack quack, it's
Yeah.
oh me. Oh me.
Guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna... Hold on. I'll be right back.
I'm not gonna do the whole thing.
Let's see the door. Ooh,
Attack
Twilight
now!
Town.
You should attack Spider-Man now!
Delivery right on these things.
I gotta go all the way to the creepy steeple again, which which is a gay old time.
Oh, was that what I was hearing? Jesus.
Craven's last hunt. Craven's lost cunt.
I mean,
Oh
he
my
is kind
god.
of a cunt. He is kind of a twat.
And he is lost.
I wanna hunt down the strongest of game, and he's man. Alright, cunt.
Playing the most dangerous game.
Are we sure you're not playing Sword Art Online?
I wonder what would have happened if someone tried to make an Americanized version of Sword Art Online, and I'm talking just Netflix.
Netflix has the rights.
And people do like the concept, they just hate the show for some odd reason.
Well, the show wasn't the best written.
Right, but to the
granted,
point of
it.
hating it.
Oh, I mean, and like there was some pretty whack ass shit. Ow! Thank you, Craven. Thank you.
Did he kill you again?
I mean,
Oh, now he did.
I get to the point where it had like the TFS effect though when they made Sword Art Online abridged though, where they practically saw that as the official source material.
Well, it does have a better motivation for the villain than the original series did,
Yes.
so.
The original villain, and was like, I don't know what I was doing.
And I think that something like that would stick with you forever, you know?
Right. Especially since like more than half of the players were goddamn under the age of 18.
And lots of them died.
And a lot of them had families.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Some of them had families who were in the game.
I'm playing with my family! Cherish these moments, Steven. Cherish these moments.
Why would you do such a thing?
Steven, is that you? Steven!
I'm playing with my family.
Is it weird that you and me could both do that voice, Gizmo?
Not really. It's sort of like the Morty voice. Anyone can do it when you put it in the right pitch. Rick. Rick. Oh, that hurt. Oh yeah, and it wasn't a fucking rat I heard. It was one of the goddamn dogs.
Meanwhile, mine's fast asleep.
Well, mines are small. That's why I thought it was a fucking rat.
You have a small dog?
Yeah, we have two small dogs. And still, the moment they see a mailman, they go, "Oh!"
Remind me, what breed are your dogs again?
One's half Chihuahua, the other one's half Doberman. I keep forgetting what the other half is.
A Doberman Pinscher? I'm just taking a guess here.
I have no idea. If I say gorilla, I mean I'm not gonna know the subspecies. Get fucked, you bae. Or don't get fucked, okay.
Hey, that actually worked.
You know what? I'm actually surprised nobody has ever tried to mod the Hey You Pikachu microphone functionality so that anybody can use it.
I think there is something like that, but it's inaccurate because it's not a very good microphone setup anyways.
Well, I mean, no one has tried messing with it or made like, you know, an official reproduction of the Hey You Pikachu microphone, or at least mess with the settings in the programming or whatever the fuck. Literally, that microphone was only made for certain children at a certain age, and for that game to pick up on. Teenagers, adults, and kids with deep voices will not be able to make that thing work. They made it specifically with kids with high-pitched voices.
Yeah. I think there's a mod for the game, but I don't know.
It would be nice to actually tell Pikachu to, when I say, go fuck yourself, it actually goes fuck itself because out of anger I told it to. Jesus Christ, I remember the first time I tried playing it as a goddamn teenager. Pikachu, get down. Get down. Pikachu, get down. Pikachu, down.
There we go.
Down. Yellow cunt. Okay, I didn't say yellow cunt, but fuck, man. Was I angry? Good God.
Hey, cunt.
Hold back.
Cunty, cunt.
I was doing it the best I could there.
Oh no, Twitch can screw you, Twitch.
Wait.
I'm gonna fucking eat you, motherfucker.
What the hell?
He literally said harder. I thought you were kidding.
The opponent.
You really thought I was joking?
The opponent I'm facing.
Why would I joke about that, Alex? Tell me.
Because I thought it'd be funny. Could you take it to the Milky Way?
No.
Raven is literally that kinky.
Miles, get out of here. I want to kill this guy.
Miles, you have to
I'll help
fight.
you kill. I'll help you kill Herman Lee if you help me kill him. Okay.
Okay, Alex.
And now I'm playing as Miles, and now I'm.
You gotta fight Peter.
Miles Tails Proud.
Which, by the way, this is the 3-phase boss fight.
Yeah, I can see it.
I can see. I'm going blind.
Where's the bell?
You didn't hear no bell? Oh yeah, I heard that Capcom were actually at one point trying to talk to DC about a versus game.
Excuse me?
I don't remember when exactly, but there was talks apparently between Capcom and DC about wanting to make a versus game.
So were you able to pick up that it was Jafar earlier, Alex, when I was
no.
No, I'm not related to the guy in Fatal Fury. Which guy?
I was just asking Alex if he picked up on a voice earlier that I did.
Oh yeah, I don't think he answered. That or he's thinking about it.
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't. I don't think I necessarily got it. Oh, god damn it, Peter!
I could do Alex's voice next and sound exactly just like him.
Oh, you'd never have all the weird shit that happens in my voice.
Ooh.
I think I trained Silent Rob's voice a couple of weeks ago, but I lost his voice model.
I just lose it.
Because I had to reinstall my RBC program. I only had like a few models backed up. Ariel was one of them, and so was Homer. Actually, Homer, the Homer one I didn't even make. Degenerate corner. Why men ask women about body count?
Damn it!
You know what? I really it might be an unpopular opinion, but I think it really depends on the lady.
I think so too. I mean,
like you're not gonna ask every woman how many guys did you fuck before we went out. You know, that's unreasonable.
The past is the past.
Right, but
let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore.
Come on. We've seen what happens in
Let
Scott
me
Pilgrim.
go. Peter, stop strangling me. I'm your friend. I don't care what you did to Craven. I want to kill him too. Please stop choking my neck. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do now, Miles? I'm gonna say the N-word.
Oh shit, it turned 10 years old like a few weeks ago.
Fuck Frozen. It's over.
Lion King is a much better, higher grossing animated Disney film by far.
Frozen is an overrated fucking piece of shit.
The
Oh,
final solution. Dreams fade away and the hopes turn to dust.
Is it such a good movie that you have to sing that one fucking song every time?
What about The Lion King? What'd you think of that one, Gizmo?
That one deserved the hype. That one deserved the
It was
hype.
the furry version of Hamlet, but yes, it did.
Yes.
No, it's only the furry version of Hamlet if they're all anthropomorphic.
A much better movie. Not that I hate or dislike Frozen.
God, I want to see that now. Just
Why?
because, like Hamlet with the cat suits, you know?
Oh, hell no.
Why, Alex?
Because it'd be fucking funny.
You're tempting fate. You're gonna tempt someone to make you're gonna attempt someone to make Romeo and Juliet with cats. And when I say cats, I'm talking
Cats, no,
like,
cats and dogs.
What, like the movie?
Obviously, he's gonna be the dog and she's going to be the cat. Because the neighborhood dog is after some kitty cat, if you know what I mean.
My dog.
And then
my dog was one.
And it has to become a really awkward metaphor for crossbreeding. You need to get H.P. Lovecraft in on that. Yeah, we need to get H.P. Lovecraft to ghostwrite the script.
That seems to be one of the more popular interspecies relationships when it comes to furries.
Dogs and cats.
Yeah.
Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
What about foxes and rabbits? I want to talk about bears and rabbits.
What about Hot Skitty on Wailord Action?
That's only popular because of the goddamn comic. And it's only
the fact that it could actually happen in the games is fucking amazing. Skitty, Skitty, Skitty. Skitty gives way too much effort, and Wailord is barely trying.
I mean,
Wailord is not as into it as the Skitty is.
Okay, that's another phase of the boss fight over. This is actually a really good boss fight. It's just a shame it's kind of out of context of the things that would have made it really cool.
Like...
And maybe this game should have ended with, like, Peter breaking Norman Osborn's neck, you know?
Oof. Maybe unintentional?
No, Harry would be like, yes, 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 yes.
Like, have him, like, do the Spider-Man in one thing, but have him also, like, use the symbiote to, like, impale him, or maybe, like, flip over. You do, like, the Hurricane Rana, flip over him and, like, slide him into the ground, and he just busts his head open into some shit, you know? We could have like, Goblin's Last Stand, and it becomes...
I'm so sick of
like,
all these
just brutal
kind of deaths. Oh, he broke his neck. He broke his neck.
Well,
Oh.
I was thinking more along the lines of...
Death than that. Nobody wants to see a villain just die of a broken neck.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of, like, turn his head all the way around, but, you know.
Something like that would make more sense. Like...
I hit the dodge!
I prefer if they're actually beaten to close death, and then they just faint because of all the blood they lost. And the internal damage.
I would have preferred a lot of things, but instead we got this. It's like that one... It's like Like that one Ozzy T-shirt that Orochimaru had in Naruto Abridged. I tried to take over the world, but I
Apparently-
got a really lousy sidekick.
Apparently, this game was supposed to have a symbiote for Miles as well as Peter, but they cut it at some point.
Oh,
Silent Night 8-bit.
Yeah, what about it?
Look, guys, Gizmo's listening to Spotify over here.
I'm not. I just put it
Yeah,
on.
you are. You got Spotify.
Yeah, I have Spotify on, but I'm not listening to it while I'm playing games. I put it on.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
I put it on. I connected to another speaker in the house.
I keep messing up who I'm controlling here.
I also have to put on my headphones every time I use the voice changer thing because, well, you guys, as you might remember, the microphone tends to pick up the TV at times. Everything just got quiet.
Yes.
Well, the suit maybe could have saved them. No. Miles, you're wrong. You're just indisputably wrong about this. I'm sorry.
What is he wrong about?
Like the idea that more power couldn't have saved the people who died, you know? Well, like it would have helped.
Jeez, I need to adjust my computer desk. Hemp is good for back pain, but it can only do so. It can only give you so much relief.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't know if I've still been losing weight. I do know that I should go somewhere and get my blood pressure checked this month.
You might want to do that if you're thinking about it. Very soon.
Yeah, I mean, I've been losing the. I know I've been losing the weight still because I haven't been overeating and I've been getting up and getting moving. But I also slacked off this weekend, and I probably gained some weight back.
I've been saying I'm gonna go on a weight cut for a little while now, and I've been somewhat successful in that. But then, you know,
Alex, you
start.
don't need a weight cut. If anybody needs a weight cut, it's me, Kevin,
Oh.
and Gizmo.
Well, it's more like I'm at 225 right now, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good in that regard. It's just that, like,
Also have muscle or something?
I'm good, huh?
Is most of that muscle?
Well, yeah, most of it is muscle. It's just that usually like around 215 is when I'm doing my best. You know, I'm moving quickly. Hey, I'm strong enough, but I'm not like weighing myself down. You know.
Just because I'm losing weight, though, doesn't mean I'm gonna make fun of people, though.
Like I just the thing.
Or, you know,
The thing.
every other gym goer that posts their TikToks online.
Yeah, I fucking hate those fucking TikTok gym rats.
It's Chinese spyware. How have people not figured this out yet? It's Chinese. TikTok
They
is
don't
Chinese
care.
spyware.
It's a shitty app to begin with. I don't know why anybody wants to deal with it.
Yeah. No, it was
Alex,
shit back when it
Harmony,
was called Musically.
Actually, speaking of which,
I
how is
remember
Harmony
that.
doing these days, guys? Kevin, you talked to Harmony at all? How's she been?
She's been alright.
See, this really would have worked best as like.
But I left every server the day I did that, so like it
This
was
is
nothing
this really
personal.
would have worked out well if this would be. What the fuck just happened there? If this had been like the third game, you know? And now I'm back in control of Peter. Actually, I wonder what happens if I fail this QuickTime event. Can I fail this QuickTime event? Inquiring minds wish to know. Hang on, that's the Captain America Civil War song.
Oh, yeah.
Da, 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 da. You literally can't fail this QuickTime event.
It's like the Avengers game.
Why would anyone want to play that game again?
It's apparently there's a pretty good story mode, but it's just that some of the shit in the game is fucked, and the progression system was complete garbage.
Yep.
And
They
the
basically
costume-
took a single-player game and tried to make it into a live service thing.
Alex, here's an interesting thing regarding my experience with the game you're playing. I managed
Kevin,
to
did
get
you
what?
did you try to fail this quick time event?
No. No, I didn't. So, oh, so I have. So as you are aware, have you tried the Mysterio stuff yet?
I've messed around with the Mysterio stuff. It's not that interesting.
I was able to do all of it, and it turns out Quentin Beck's not the bad guy.
Oh wow, shocker! There were literally only two ways that could have turned out.
And it turns out one of the people who was working for him was trying to frame him.
Oh wow, shocking off. That's actually not a bad twist, to be honest.
Yeah, and then you get
just,
and then you get a Mysterio suit for Miles.
Why?
Well, I'm not going to unlock any more suits for Miles. I like the one he's got on right now.
Alex, I've got a bet.
Last few days, this arc lasted for years in the comics.
What, Kraven's Last Hunt?
Yeah.
No, the symbiote. Kraven's Last Hunt was completely distinct from this.
Since you're not a comic guy, yeah, it lasted for years to the point where he thought he killed Spider-Man, became Spider-Man himself, and then killed himself, and that's when Spider-Man literally is seen crawling out of his grave when he found out that he wasn't killed. He was just hit with the sedated tranquilizer.
That was fucking awesome. And then, you know, they didn't do that in this. Yeah.
I don't think they even used Kraven in a video game up until, man, when did they use him? Never? No, wait. I think they used him in the Spider-Man.
Okay, why are we letting Peter have the fucking symbiote again?
Oh yeah, now I remember.
Miles, can you go drop the symbiote off somewhere so that we don't have like me? Because this thing wants me.
They added in Kraven the Hunter in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man game as an extra if you got the Xbox version.
He's also
in the Wii. I have the Xbox version.
He's actually also in the Wii version.
There is no
Spider-Man
Wii
3.
version of the. Oh, Spider-Man 3. Okay.
Who said Spider-Man 3?
Sorry, yeah, I misheard you.
Dude, I didn't even say 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually have the Xbox version of that game.
How is it? Is it any better or like worse than other console versions?
Don't know. I haven't played any of the other versions. I played the PC version. The PC version's kind of shittily optimized. God, at least, you know, Spider-Man 3 had the fucking symbiote arc last for more than a goddamn week.
Yeah.
You could argue they were trying to make it seem like he was experiencing so much power under so little time, and that's...
Dude, I got shit for the pacing of Two Men in the Sky, and Two Men in the Sky takes place over the course of a week and a half. You know? Well, like, people said, oh, this is paced faster than the fucking Flash, and I was like, I mean... I really didn't know what to say to that, because I didn't have anything else that I really wanted to cover in that story. You know, like, I covered the things that deviated, you know? You know, this is a great idea, Spider-Man. Just, bring the symbiote thing into the middle of a fight where people can break it.
Yep. Totally.
That's totally not going to backfire. At all.
Except for when it does.
Except for the fact that it absolutely fucking would. That'd be a fucking hilarious way for this symbiote arc to continue. Is like, Peter, how'd you get the symbiote back on you? I kind of dropped the thing it was in while I was getting beaten up by Andre the Giant's less articulate brother. Please help. I don't want this thing on me anymore.
Well, yeah, for the Christmas music tier list, should we, here's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you, what are we up to on that? How many songs do you have?
Man, in total? Let me see here. Oh, shit. Okay, no, that's Weasel Rain. Ah, there it is. We're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
What? This is the modern superhero thing of not letting anything fucking rest. Like, we went from having things be too slow-paced to being exactly the opposite. And like people said that Spider-Man 3 had too much going on. And people said that Batman v Superman had too much going on. And congratulations, we're now in an even worse problem. And we're...
Oh, you mean like in like TASM 2 as well?
People said TASM 2 had too much shit going on. Man, what the fuck is going on in all this shit?
We have 43 entries.
43 entries, that's not bad. Head, go ahead and give me the individual songs.
Individual songs, okay. What's this?
Oh.
Grandma got
What's this from The Nightmare Before Christmas? Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Rudolph. Well, okay, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but I put that down as album. But we know that's also a song, a single.
You should also grab the original version of the Rudolph song as well, the original recording, just so that we can have the comparison.
Okay.
The I can't remember who did the original recording, and just like do a quick Wikipedia and oh, Gwen Stacy Spider-Bot. It's a shame she's dead.
By the way, Alex, since I have done every quest in Spider-Man 2, so the Spider-Bot side quest actually links directly to the Spider-Verse stuff.
Oh shit, then. I guess I need to go looking for it. But
you wanted me to search who made the original Rudolph song?
It should be on the Wikipedia page.
Let's see here. The songwriter was Johnny Marks.
Yeah, the Johnny Marks version, and I think should be the original, but I don't know who recorded it.
By the way, Alex, the moment you get to Oscorp, or let's just say, hey, we're gonna get some of what IGN calls thick venom.
Oh no.
Because remember, IGN has this blatant hypocrisy, and going along with it. Where it's like they'll be offended at the mere sight of cheesecake, but when it comes to beefcake, they'll be like, oh, boss is out early today, so we're gonna post some beefcake. I genuinely am just really excited to be able to
game is this?
To be able to do all this again in the upcoming remake coming out next year.
Tell me, why is there fast travel in a Spider-Man game?
That's a good question.
Would you really want to traverse all of that, Gizmo, to get to your objective?
It's a Spider-Man game.
I mean, that's kind of the whole point. Oh, hi, Miles. I thought we weren't... Actually, hang on. Now that I'm out of the... Now that I'm out of that, I can put on... I can put on Peak Suit. Ooh. Actually, I think I'm going to I'm going to culturally appropriate some of Miles's swagger. Maybe even exaggerate it a little.
Good lord, man.
The fact that guy said that in a goddamn review. Exaggerated swagger of a black teen. Exaggerated swagger of an African American youth.
Hang on. Hang on. Camera mode. Camera. There we go.
Holy shit, aunties, your... Ah, fuck, I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, that is literally the pyro from Team Fortress 2. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows, everything. It's wonderful, is what I feel when we're together.
So, Alex, if you're gonna play the remake, are you gonna end up wanting to play the original Paper Mario?
If there's like significant major changes, probably, but if I'm just playing the remake and the remake is like close enough, probably not.
Close enough to what? The original?
The original, yeah.
I mean, in Super Mario RPG script is pretty, and the remake is very much close to the original, minus some lines, and they had to change time hits to action commands.
I'll probably wind up playing the original version of that before I play the remake. Because I've played the original version, I just never beat it.
Good luck hunting that down.
Oh, dude, I have a copy of it.
You actually do?
Not a physical copy, but I have the Super Nintendo Classic. And besides, for Super Mario RPG, I just emulate it anyways.
Well, I was more talking about Paper Mario 1000 Year Door.
Oh, 1000 Year Door. Or I'll just emulate that one too.
All you said was okay.
It'd be way easier to
Alex, let me put it to you this way: the remake of Mario RPG is literally better in every conceivable way.
Okay. But yeah, if I were to play the original version of either of those, I'd just emulate them because it'd be way easier than hauling this shit into my fucking office.
Like I said, I would just recommend playing the remakes.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna probably, when I get to stream, I'm probably gonna end up streaming the remake of Paper Mario. Oh, at some point. I'm gonna probably, like go over what changes might have occurred. Or because obviously they aren't just gonna, change things in the dialogue thing. They might change some stuff in the gameplay. Which, that'll be interesting. To say the least. I still, honestly, am just baffled at...
God damn it.
At how...
And the symbiote got out.
Because
I blew up.
I'm just honestly baffled at the fact that when the remake was announced, like, instead of being like somewhat excited, Ben's just...
I mean, they didn't... Yeah, I don't know. I can kind of understand thinking, and that the game
over
that they. God damn it!
Over one word change.
What is it doing to you, game?
Well, no, if they have one word change, to say they change everything else. That's the thing. Doesn't
Oh
matter
yeah.
if it's just one
No,
word.
I get you. I understand. And the thing, it's just. God damn it!
It's just it comes off very petty.
It's not. No, you gotta understand where he's coming from, though. You keep on.
Well, yeah, we hang on. We've already had this conversation. We don't need to have it again. So
it's just something that's, and I'm still trying to get over.
Fuck!
And you know what? But
there we go. God damn it, game! There we go. You know, Kevin, last time I checked, I thought Superman 64 was one of the most infamous video games in the history of video games.
Yes.
Yep.
So why would they put several submissions in this game that turn it into Superman 64?
You got me there. I think maybe the developers at Insomniac saw potential in this.
Sure.
We really don't need web gliders, though, bro.
I hate this mission so much.
Is this Spider-Man or is this Batman Arkham Asylum? This Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I know Spider-Man.
Oh, it was in the comics, therefore we need to have it in here. Well, the web gliders didn't work like this in the comics.
It was there as a fashion statement, like it was part of the caution as.
Well, he could still glide. It was just, it wasn't.
No, that's like.
It wasn't like him flying around,
No, but like when they first appeared.
It was used as like a parachute.
No, but when they first appeared, they weren't used for anything like that.
Oh yeah.
Just for looks, it just looked nice. But then when Parker Industries became a thing, he met 2099 Spider-Man, and then he began adding gliding mechanics to his suit. It's like what? Like, how about no? Are you a part of the Bat family or are you part of the Spider-Man family, bro?
Well, it's one of those things where it works. It makes sense. Like having it as like a gliding thing that you can do, that's cool. Like use that instead of a parachute. In fact, that's honestly something that should have been included in the MCU Spider-Man suit instead of the parachute, because that would have made sense and not been a massive plot hole.
Yeah, but for someone like Spider-Man, he's already got enough powers to keep them safe. You've got the spider sense, which is already, broken enough that to tell him which building is closest to shoot his webbing. He can literally create parachutes from his webbing too.
Well, yeah, that was another thing of them using Stark Tech to shore up the fact that they made Peter Parker a fucking idiot.
No, but he did that before Stark.
No, I'm saying like having the parachute inside the suit was a method of them using it, of them shoring up Peter's fucking retardedness with Stark Tech that he didn't have in the fucking comic.
Joy to the world, the teacher's dead.
And you got some new threads. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes.
To the loony bin.
Alright, so now that we've done all the troubles we could, time to head back down under Rogueport sewers and put that crystal star back into the door.
I could probably get Kronk to sing There Goes My Hero.
You're nothing but a fraud, Spider-Man! A fraud! Hear me?
Okay, Jameson.
I don't know. And Peter's like, okay, Harry, calm down. You're a little bit too high on the drugs.
Harry, shut the fuck up. Let me fucking explain. Goddamn moron.
Oh, the suit's bonding back. Well, the symbiote's bonding back to Harry, and it's not going to turn him into Agent Venom.
No, he's going to beef up.
And gain some...
Like he's been shooting up the steroids.
And also... Oh, and also beef up down south.
Excuse me?
Not the front. Because, again, IGN was the one who made this, not me. And keep in mind, the Venom symbiote is voiced by Tony Todd.
I like how Norman is kind of like, no, don't hurt him, and then Venom comes and fucking bashes me.
So, Gizmo, how do you feel about that factoid?
What?
That at this
Please
Venom
let me play as Venom. I want to play as Venom. Can I beat up Norman Osborn. Can I beat up Norman as Venom?
You can play as Venom in this segment.
Okay.
Yay!
They did that in Ultimate.
Hey,
And Alex does a total 180.
You shouldn't have come into work this morning, motherfucker! How's that minimum wage job working for you now, bitch?
Gizmo, check it out.
Alex does a total 180. He loves this game now just because of this one segment.
Gizmo, check out FDU.
Hey!
Somebody got a Steam Deck.
Are there any more? Oh, there you are. I bet you thought you were gonna be some kind of big hero! Like you could be a Spider-Man. Well, guess what, Jimmy? You're going nowhere!
Why do you sound like Pete
Oh, nice.
from the Disney
Amazing!
I ain't just got you here for 3 minutes. I've got you here for the rest of your life.
Oof. Who's gonna beat the game? In the middle of the ring.
Actually, Alex sounds like Pete from Goof Troop here.
Yeah, Pete's
Or
leaving
Kingdom
home.
Hearts games, depends on where you first saw him at.
Is that Norman Osborn paycheck really worth it?
Yeah, Pete's leaving home a nice piece of ass.
Is he gonna be able to pay for all your medical bills? More to the point, is he gonna, once he's done with ya?
I was the best part of Goof Troop, Gizmo. You
No,
can't
his-
deny that.
No, Goofy, Max, and his wife were the best parts.
Goof didn't have a wife.
I'm gonna kill every single one of ya.
He's been dipping his hand into my sugar bowl.
Pete's wife.
Oh.
You're gonna
but-
have so many broken bones that I ain't gonna know what to do with ya. They're gonna need a bunch of super glue to put you back together.
Hell.
All aboard the pain train, we have one-way tickets to hell coming right up. And if you're nice, I might just bite off your head and make it fast.
I swear to God. This might be the best part of the game for Alex, where he gets to play as Venom.
Now, we're here for some total carnage.
But he's not here yet.
Cletus Cassidy, where the fuck are ya? I'm gonna spooge some red shit all over ya. Wanna see some more? Oh, that actually hurt. Yeah, nasty. We're gonna get nasty.
Not that nasty.
Show me how you do it, baby. Show me how you spread that blood. Yup, that's me. Bet you're wondering about how I got into this situation. Well, it all started when Puny Parker gave up me and gave me back to the guy who gave me to him. We could have been the perfect partners in Carnage. But instead, we have to be the perfect partners in Venom. Ding dong! Avon calling! Oh yeah!
I swear to God, Alex is actively trying to kill his voice.
Oh! Take that, Bane! I did that with one hand! I ain't gotta have knees! Let me at that bat. I wanna know what took you so long to cripple that bat, Bane. Puny human. Now I want to see if I can do that to Thor. Maybe I should go by Avengers Tower and see what the hell his deal is. What's the deal with Thor?
What is the deal with internal bleeding?
You know what, Alex?
I want to know
in any
what
parody,
the deal is.
in any
with
parody
internal
we're doing,
injuries.
if we ever do a parody of Spider-Man, you gotta be the voice of the symbiote.
Thank you very much. I'll do exactly this voice for it too.
You sound like the boulder from Avatar.
That's not a mistake. I'm trying to go for somewhere between the Boulder and Macho Man.
Hey, Hippo, you may be big, but you ain't bad. The Boulder's gonna win this in a landslide.
The Boulder
Chapter
has
7,
some
Mario shoots the moon.
reservations about beating up on a preteen girl.
On a young blind girl.
On a young blind girl.
Sounds to me like you're scared there, Boulder.
The Boulder is over his reservations.
He says he's over his conflicted feelings. Yeah, we definitely gotta add...
Norman! Bet you're glad I'm in here, doing all your demolition for that new remodel you've been talking about. Maybe I'll even tear down the tower for you. You've been talking about rebuilding. Maybe you can look at this as a blessing in disguise.
I am trying to process what I am hearing right now.
Oh, that actually hurt. Hey, did I leave one of you guys alive? Oh, I did. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't have anybody have an unbroken family at the end of this. How many orphans do I make tonight? Venom wants to know.
My nuts. God damn it.
Yes, yes, yes! Haha! That guy's fucking dead! Boom shakalaka! Ha ha ha! What?
What?
Harry, yes!
What do you know? I mean,
It's a little bit too late to be telling me to don't, Father. I've been doing a lot of things that you don't want me to do. For instance, I might even go fuck that Gwen Stacy chick while my dick is this big.
In symbiote length. And don't worry about Rule 34, they've already...
Oh, but you have such a delicious looking head. I want to eat it.
Please don't...
Talk about getting some head.
Phrasing.
Venom's mind is perpetually stuck in that gutter, Gizmo.
Oh, would you look at that?
So is everyone else when it comes to Venom.
Well, I mean, Venom just wants to give some of that sucky.
They're going to kill me, but they can't kill me if I kill them first, Father.
BBC? Nah, BVC.
Yeah, get some of that BVC here, helicarrier. Verticopter gets that BVC. Time to crash another random jazz flash dance in Times Square.
Oh, and by the way, Alex.
Son of a bitch.
Would you look at that? Craven thinks his goons will try and stop me. Well, they'll try. And they'll certainly fuck up. I'll just eat their fucking flesh and metal. I swear to fucking God, they better patch in like a free roam Venom DLC.
They won't.
No.
No, that Insomniac hates fun, we know. Venom is disappointed that Insomniac doesn't like fun.
Aren't they the guys that made the Spyro games originally?
Yes.
What happened to them?
They got bought by Sony.
You mean Sony?
Sure. I hate trying to pronounce that. I'm sorry. I almost left somebody else alive. I can't have there be any goons left in the city of New York at the end of this day. If I do, they might unionize. We can't have that. Just fuck you in particular. Gonna bite you in half.
Nothing.
Venom Smash. Ow.
That smash.
Maybe later.
Oh yeah, I found out that there are, you can just put in like...
Well, hello, Craven. But you know what? I think I might be craving some Russian tonight. So the two of us are... You know, you want to die, and I'm craving Russian. I think we might have...
Oh my God.
Intersecting goals.
Lord, man.
Son of a bitch. Fuck you, Nakadoodle.
You wanted the ultimate prey. Well, I guess you become it. Welcome to the jungle where we've got fun and games. I've got everything you want. Might even know the name.
But do you have the rice fields?
I guess.
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker.
Alex should have a turn.
He's coping.
Actually, wait, Alex, I gave you the link to that voice changer software.
Yeah, I haven't installed it.
Okay, yeah, you might...
I was at work when that came through, so...
I might be able to help you. Like I said, one of my biggest, probably my biggest...
Oh, damn. Venom died.
Is not being able to...
Don't worry, Venom will come back in the next installment.
I don't know if it's an autism thing or if it goes much deeper than that. I guess it goes a lot deeper than that for some people.
What, not being able to explain?
Yes, not being able to explain shit properly is one of my biggest handicaps.
Welcome to my life.
I think that's anybody depending on the situation.
Yeah, given a coherent explanation is kind of a barrier that a lot of people have, surprisingly. Like you wouldn't think it's as common as it is, but like teaching is an acquired skill for a reason.
I know it's I know it's a common issue for people with neurological impairments such as autism, but I don't know if in my case it goes a lot deeper than that.
Wouldn't hurt to explore it.
It's good to be here with you, Craven the Hunter, at the end of all things.
Maybe it just depends on the subject.
Yeah, I mean,
After all, I'm really good at explaining
that's another thing.
the methods that I use to bite people's heads off, to kill people, to make them suffer. For instance, right now I'm going to lay Craven on his back and choke him really, really hard and lick his face. Oh no, Venom can grow that tongue back though. Although you better not eat that before Venom does. Venom notices that the flame effects are playing at a very low frame rate. Venom is disappointed in Insomniac Games and also Sony Interactive. Bring it on!
And now we gotta go find Gold Bob and General White. And by the way, Alex, you remember when I was talking about that one Bob-omb in one of the first few places in this game?
Yeah.
This is the segment where people start to hate that Bob-omb.
No, that's unfortunate.
Why? Because we gotta go all over this world just to find him.
Well, I'm not from this fucking planet. I'm from a planet of the symbiotes. You might have heard of me.
Venom cannot catch a break ever.
I can make you feel a lot more. I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid.
I can totally see cinematic Venom doing.
Now tell me, Craven, when did you last let Venom decide?
Oh yeah, somebody asked me to do a song with Prince Eric singing it. I'm like, Prince Eric has never sang.
I can open your eyes.
No, but it would be interesting.
Take you blunder by blunder.
Shitty live action movie.
Over, sideways, and under. On a magic Venom ride! Oh, don't thank us. That's what friends are for.
Indeed.
Well, we've made sure that Craven's last hunt didn't turn into Craven's last gunt. Because at some point, he probably would have wound up hunting Ethan Ralph.
But, what?
You're making a lot of assumptions.
I'm just saying. We're just saying. You know, he's a hunter. Somebody would probably hire him to hunt down the Gunt Man. Even Venom wouldn't stoop that low. Ethan Ralph tastes terrible because of all the drugs.
I'll be right back.
By
and
the
now
way,
I'm going to stop. And now I'm going to stop doing that voice because that actually is hurting my throat now.
Oh, come on now. It's not that bad. Why, I could maintain it. Now tell me, Mr. Would you like some ski?
To which Peter's like, I am
Heal the
feeling very.
world.
Peter's like, I am very uncomfortable right now.
Excuse me.
Would you imagine that being his reaction to Venom's proposal? Seriously,
Yeah.
the only reason that ever came up in any conversation was because me and my friend went to see Let There Be Carnage, and because of how quote unquote gay the symbiote was, the jokes wrote themselves essentially. I was having a little too much fun. Oh, goody! The curse is going to do something useful for a change.
So we're going to put a suit of armor around the world.
No. Ooh.
I am a god in this game, kind of. So, Alex, what I did in World of Warcraft, the single-player emulator private server that I'm running locally, I unlocked all the talent trees.
Bless you.
Okay.
Alex, are you snorting?
Sorry, I thought I... No, I was trying to... blow out my fucking charge port on my phone.
Okay, so there is a third tier in this game for how high your super stardom can go. However, it is somewhat difficult to obtain. Oh, come on, I pressed B. I pressed this thing known as the button, and nothing happened.
I'm back.
Hey, Gizmo.
Is he still imitating Macho Man?
No, he stopped. Because the voice apparently was hurting his throat.
Oh, bet.
Fred Flintstone, is that you?
Fred Flintstone, that's where you went?
Yeah, because he has a betting addiction.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Really hope I can finish this tier list sometime.
We hope for a lot of things. Would you like to know what I hope for?
Truth, justice, and a better American way.
Truth,
yes.
justice, and the last slice of pizza.
You stole that from Four Swords Misadventures.
The fuck is that?
You've never heard of the Flash cartoon Four Swords Misadventures? I'm sure Kevin has.
I kind of have.
Truth, justice, and the last slice of pizza. That's what
Which, by the way, that's actually a slogan for the 03 Teen Titans show. They fight for truth, justice, and the last slice of pizza.
You could also be fighting for truth, justice, and a free table at the all-you-can-eat tasty diner.
I mean, that sounds cool and all, but
Gravy on the side with everything, apparently. Like Caesar salad, well, you have your choice of having one of dipping sauces or gravy on the side. You like burgers?
Gravy!
You like burgers? Well, you can have any dipping sauce for your fries or gravy on the side. You like burritos? Well, if you like burritos, you can have any hot sauce on the side or gravy on the side. You like soup? Well, you can have either crackers, bread, or gravy on the side. Yeah, there's this fucking comic. There was this comic series called Buzz Boy. There was this like big ass, grown ass man who was endorsed by a diner and loves the fact that he can add gravy to the side of anything he wants. Too bad it was a short-lived comic book series.
indeed.
What, you read it before?
No, I'm just saying that sounds like a shame.
It was really good.
Okay, what do you have for me?
Hey, where'd Alex go?
Alex?
Yeah,
Alex?
I'm trying to clean out the charge port of my phone because I thought my phone was charging this whole time, and it wasn't.
Oh, that shit. I know how that is. Are you using a toothpick or?
Yeah, I was using a Lego piece that was a plastic Lego piece that was thin enough to go in the slot. So. How is he? I'm gonna have to sign off. I'll have to go deal with this because I only have 15% battery life left.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys later.
Well, I'm gonna be signing off in a bit as well.
Yeah.
I just gotta
See ya.
Shazibby! Shazubi!
It's getting late. I'm making my way over to my favorite place.
Yeah, I'm not ending my stream until I actually get to the final boss and beat him.
And there are no more partners for me to power up in this game. I have found all the shine sprites, and that's one part of my journey that is now complete.
Cool.
Anyway, I'm gonna save, and then I'll call it for the night. So next time on Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, we're gonna finish up Chapter 7, and then likely do the rest, and then likely do some stuff before Chapter 8. So, see you then.